Alrighty, man. What's going on? What's going on, man? It's been a whole entire week. Well, not literally a whole entire week. Last time I've been live, man, it was on Monday night at the WrestleMania week, man. Of course, took a little break, man, a little short little break, man. And of course, this week here, little man started school back. So, when he started school back? Thursday, of course. But my whole week, of course, went to the doctors. Didn't even really get seen at the doctors because they was taking forever. My ride was coming. So I was like, look here, dealing with Metro Access, man, I'm not pushing my trip back, bro. For real. That was my Tuesday. Wednesday, going to the doctors again, little man. Back to school Thursday, and today is Friday. Well, that's enough of my little life rant, I guess, for right now. Here on this watch along. But nonetheless, you guys, what's going on? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels. Let's get it. Let's get with it, man. We live here on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitch. We live here on YouTube and Twitch, man. So definitely smash the like button down below. Like it, follow, share, and most importantly, make sure you subscribe, man. Definitely make sure you subscribe. All right, man. The dust has settled. WrestleMania is out of here, man. The next WrestleMania, obviously, WrestleMania 43 next year in Saudi Arabia. I believe this was, noted to Tony Khan, AEW. That shit. Look here. Did I even turn Butcher Khan on? I don't even think I did. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this was noted to him. Like since WWE got a show overseas, and of course a lot of the international superstars or fans won't be able to attend, all the way over there or whatever like that. So, man, AEW got to put on a big event, a real big event, man, in North America, in the States, notably. But yeah, man, that's out the window. Of course, we had Monday Night Raw this past Monday. Let me get it together, man. We had Monday Night Raw. And man, we seen some call-ups. So Ruka, Joe Hendry's going to be on Raw. Who else? Who else came up? Ethan Page also came up. The bloodline is back together, man. Yo, got some stuff to look forward to, man. And of course, it's Friday night on SmackDown. Cody Rhodes got his head punted off at WrestleMania. Oh, time. And not like some cold water.
It's one thing to tell everybody what you are, and it's another thing to show everybody.
Brock Lesnar, man, I don't think he done. Of course, surprising everybody at WrestleMania, which was a huge moment. But of course, SummerSlam is in Minneapolis. WrestleMania never had a show in Minneapolis. Of course, it's cold as balls in Minneapolis. So, a SummerSlam would do. A SummerSlam would definitely do. What's going on, my guy? Yeah, a SummerSlam would definitely do. Yeah, you definitely gonna come back at he definitely coming back at SummerSlam to possibly take on Gunther. Definitely. He can't leave without taking on Gunther. Tell you, WrestleMania Night 2 was a way better show, man. All right, let's get started. After that, what? 3-minute recap. Yo, so all of them was released? Because I saw Zoe Starks, Alba Fire, and Nikki Cross. Who else was released?
The undisputed champion has made his way to Fort Worth.
Cody Rhodes.
Has everyone questioning his immediate future? We will hear from Cody. Look at that left eye. Plus,
Check on
Bobby is golden.
You think you real slick? Yeah.
And for its signature performance at WrestleMania, she will join us live. Oh, there's little Yachty. So, Chad, you ready? Hold up in style with Trick Williams, the new U.S. champion. Hey, come on, you ready? The gingerbread man's back. Hey, look, man. I say keep it real plain. You know what I'm saying? All right, all right, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. Watch the vehicle. Hey, mind your business, my boy, go. It was good. Hey, see you later, gingerbread man. Hey, you better relax the downhouse and get that Stephen A. Smith. How about them Knicks? The Knicks trailing 2-1 in the playoffs. Remember, Danhausen cursed Stephen A. Very nice, very evil at Dickies Arena here in Fort Worth. It's rocking. Collective momentum coming off of me.
Jacob Fatu. Come on in here and sit down or go sit on the couch and watch the TV. Which one? All right, sit on the couch. Don't go in the refrigerator or mess with nothing. Gacy. They released Bo Dallas, Loomis, and Gacy. They released the whole Wyatt Six. Hey, I mean, can you blame them? Can you really blame them? Huh?
With you here in Fort Worth as the Samoan
Just say.
will pick up Fatu for 5 minutes.
As soon as I start.
McIntyre waiting to set the course for something even bigger with what he said this week. Oh man, Monday night on Raw set his compass directly at the island of relevancy and the new World Heavyweight Championship belonging to his cousin Roman Reigns after Roman Reigns defeated CM Punk at WrestleMania. He may well have his next challenger.
Go sit down, Amir. Go sit down on the couch.
Incredible what Fatu was able
That's what your ass didn't eat.
at Mania. The wrench, the leather belt, the steel chair, the table, and a psychotic, violent opponent. And now, as he has said, he wants more for his family. He wants the rewards.
Except my man, Eric Rowan. Damn. I mean, like I was saying, man, I don't know. Can you really blame him though? Probably will eventually. I mean, if they keep him around, they could probably have him go up against probably Oba. No, funny though. You know, I mean, he the only like big man around right now, right? But yeah, I mean, they just messed the whole Y6 up, man. After they debut, for real. Their debut was magical. They should have let them keep doing promos and all of that, getting to know each other, and maybe just letting have someone like, Bo Dallas, like them do something different, man. But it's crazy.
Then he looked me in my eye and he said, Jacob, you're not ready.
I'm telling you, like I said on Monday, there's a whole this basically the same story, but this really the same thing how Jay Uso was when he was getting into the bloodline back in 2021 when they started all of this.
He's right, because I've never been ready. Something
Man, leave it alone.
my whole life.
Okay,
But
go sit
my
down.
friends, my family, everybody. Jacob, you're not ready. Jacob, it's not the right timing.
Telling you, man. I'm telling you, somebody gonna make the video clip. This right here, side by side, with Jay saying the same thing, or Roman saying the same thing to Jay in the beginning of the whole bloodline story.
Keep it 100. Get a close shot on this. Roman, you say I'm not ready. We'll step into this ring and prove it.
Okay? Uso's here. So the brand split is dead. I mean, like, I think at this point, can we end the brand split for a while? I mean, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's the nostalgia from the old school watching. When you watched it right now, up until maybe 2002 when they started doing the draft. Amir, cut the light off and go sit down. Up until like 2002, when the draft, came in, man, shit that took place on Raw took place on SmackDown. Now obviously after they bought WCW, the roster got big, and of course they had to split it up into two and everything like that. But I think they got enough stars to do that. But right now, following WrestleMania, obviously this is the SmackDown after Mania. Don't got that much buzz than the Raw after WrestleMania though. But hey, look like Jay about to crash out, man. He in all black. Look like he definitely about to crash out. Uncle Howdy character was a hit or miss with Bo. I mean, yeah, it was Bo, not Bray. And I think Bray would have, man, and I think also too it was like, okay, this was something that Bray Wyatt wanted to do before he left. This is something he wanted to do, and I think that was just basically to honor Bray Wyatt, basically. And I think we're just going to put that story to book because, let's be honest, Bo Dallas not no Bray Wyatt. Although that's his brother.
You can have all that and more. You said you need that championship. You want that title. Hell, Cody Rhodes went through hell at WrestleMania. The QB1 is on the field and he's slipping. His stick, fumble, Jacob's ball. So I'm asking you, man, do not come at the OTC. All right? You can fix this. You hear me? You really can fix this. Listen. You'll eat, you'll learn, you'll level up. That's the play we run. Run the play with us, Jacob. Don't listen to these. Don't listen to him. Run the play with us, bro. Join the family.
He gonna join the family. He gonna eventually join the family. When he lose the Roman, he gonna have no other choice to fall in line. I mean, yeah, of course. But have AEW really been respectful of signing those guys, signing former guys?
Here are gonna give you the lifestyle you asking for. None of these fools out here gonna give you the big money. They ain't gonna put your kids in a bigger school. What you think? See, the problem is, it's too late for all that, little cousin.
Okay.
You stepped up. You opened your mouth. You in the deep end now. We're going to see if you can swim, Moose. You want respect from Roman, right? I'll tell you how to get it from him. Walk right up to him. Look him in the eyes. And get ready for war.
I mean, if anybody know, Jay would know, right?
If he's going to bring it to you, Jacob, he's a tribal chief.
Okay, is this a whole family reunion?
Speaking of family, Jay and Jimmy Little, but dangerous brother arrived.
A family affair. Jacob, are you hearing this? Don't listen to those two. They're lying to you. Trust me, I know. Where was these two at 2 years ago when nobody wanted you here, Jacob? Huh? Remember
Stop playing for real. They released Alice the Black and Zelina.
WWE? I did.
I feel bad for Alice the Black, man. I really do feel bad for Alice the Black. What did he come back for? If you know, if that's confirmed. Wow.
Jacob, whatever they're telling you, don't listen to them, all right? You want to beat Roman? You want to be champion? I can do that for you. But Jacob, you're not going to beat Roman alone. You're going to need an army.
Kairi Sane got released as well.
Hey, Jacob.
Yo, this must be release day, huh? Tonga like, man, look, I'm tired of this shit, man. I got something to say.
Why are we here wasting our time with this? He's a lost cause. You think he's gonna beat Roman? He can't even beat you.
He gonna force him into a match tonight? Oh, shut that shit up, man. Jacob and the Usos taking on MFTs.
Hi. The only one I should be talking to right now is Roman Reigns. Hold on. But to keep it 100, you think I can't beat you? We'll line it all up. Me versus you tonight. And let me remind you, if you ain't know, Jacob 5'2"
It's all gas, no brakes with it. Yada what I mean. Okay.
Opens his mouth and Fatu responds that way.
Go.
Solo Sikoa want to run the plays here, but Fatu is not a team player, and he ain't listening to anybody. Good luck getting through to the werewolf.
Okay, that should be good though.
Yeah, let's make that happen.
The Motor City Machine Guns, Escobar, and Zoe. I heard about Zoe. Hey yo. Hey yo. All right, give me a few minutes. Got to run downstairs real fast. We're going to continue to watch it on. Go in there.
Incredible event. How could it not be perfect to sit at ringside? But it sounds like it could be going that way here tonight at SmackDown if we get that main event.
Kathy Kelly is backstage to get us set for the women's U.S. title match.
Guys, I'm here with United States champion Julia and Kiana James. Tonight is one of the most significant SmackDowns of the year, being the one after WrestleMania sets the tone. But do you feel any more pressure, Julia, heading into your title defense tonight against Tiffany Stratton?
Yes, it is the SmackDown after WrestleMania, not WrestleMania. Kathy, I think what Julia and I are both upset about is the lack of respect. Even my expert negotiation skills, which I did use, couldn't rectify this oversight. But thankfully, it has only lit a fire within us to take out Tiffany Stratton tonight. I beat Tiffany once, I will do it again. So I feel no pressure, only anger. You know, her and we never bicker like this unless you're around. Your questions make people tense.
I feel like I just caught a stray there, but let's get back to the action.
I think Kathy's questions are absolutely perfect.
No, she can be a little annoying at times. I actually agree with Kiana James on that one. Pushing the wrong buttons at the wrong time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's United States Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
A big-time opportunity now for Tiffany Stratton, who beat Jordan Grace last week to secure herself a #1 contendership. And she cashes that in right now. She goes one-on-one with the United States champ, Julia, up next here on SmackDown.
On Saturday, May 9th, after the biggest weekend in WWE, what happens at WrestleMania doesn't stay there.
Sweet, sweet revenge.
It follows you. And in Tampa, it is back.
All scores are settled. It's personal. It's Backlash.
Alright. Alright. What I miss? No, be on a commercial break. Alright. We back. Alright, what I miss, man? What's coming up next, man? Backlash is gonna be on fiance birthday, man. I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch that live. We had some plans going out that night. Go eat your food first, man. Don't drink your juice first. Go eat your food first. You got your nuggets and your fries. I tell you, boy. These little kids, something else. Picking up little man from school. One of the other parents was just talking about it too. How I think she was ordering her kid McDonald's or something like that, and how the kid really didn't eat none of the food or whatever. They just wanted it for the toy and stuff like that. Yeah, go eat. Yeah, you know, and they just got it for the toy and stuff. And pretty much you know, I'm like, oh, you got your McDonald's, you got your food. You say you wanted McDonald's. I don't think you wanted McDonald's. I think you just wanted the toy. I don't even think you wanted McDonald's. You just wanted the chocolate milk. You know, and boy, they know they wrong for selling these kids chicken nuggets, French fries with chocolate milk. Chocolate milk? You gotta be kidding me, bro. That's why they all shitty. All right, that's my little dad rant. But yeah, man. Yo, we got some major releases going on today. I believe my guy C Fluid in the chat right here, man. The whole entire Wyatt 6 got released. Except Eric Rowan, Zoe Starks, Alba Fire, the Motor City Machine Guns, Santos Escobar. Now Santos Escobar, like, I know in a way that's kind of like a slap in the face because I think he was threatened to leave and go to AEW or whatever like that, and maybe that's sort of a backslap in the face to Escobar because if he was supposed to leave and didn't leave, we signed a contract. You ain't even seen him on TV. You seen as Angel Garza and Huberto on TV though, but yeah, Escobar should have just been hit and left. Zoe Starks, I think Zoe would be. I like the new SmackDown graphics though. I mean, it ain't all that though, but yeah, it ain't all that. It ain't really all that. It's real basic. And then Zoe, man, she got injured in the match, man. Yeah. All right, Tiffy. Tiffy time. It's Tiffy time. Yeah, Zoe got injured in the match. And she's injured and she get released. That kind of like sucked for her in a way. Motor City Machine Guns, man. They came in hot. I believe they won the tag team titles their first night. And I just think WWE, with the Motor City Machine Guns, they just wanted to say, hey, we had them. You know, hey, we had them on our roster. Whether they were good or not, Motor City Machine Guns, fine as well as dope ass tag team. You know, obviously a legendary tag team from TNA. I can't think of the other. Well, I'm not gonna call him the other guy, but I can't think of the other guy from Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin and the other man. But Chris Sabin, I know he TNA World Champion, X Division Champion, all that. So I know. Yeah.
From Kiana James or otherwise next year you put
Right.
me on WrestleMania.
Okay.
I am your money maker.
See what I be talking about, right?
Kathy Kelly and Kiana James
What are we talking
coordinating
about?
some of that.
Shit, I mean, I can't get it, bro.
Side. It was Kiana who lost the ticket scratch back on March 13th. Julia actually interfered with that match, and then that's when things really started to bubble up for that prize there, the Women's United States Championship, because after that victory is when Tiffany Stratton said, hey, Julia, this day, this moment would come, and now they've decided that is what is on the line, the Women's United States Championship. We are underway with Tiffany Stratton and Julia. What are you looking for early here, Wade? I'm looking for Tiffany Stratton to keep her eyes peeled at all times. Now, these two threw down a few weeks ago in a non-title affair that was won by Julia. Why was it won by Julia? That was because outside interference from Tiffany Stratton really cost the former world champ. So Tiffany Stratton needs to keep her eyes peeled at all times here. Tiffany Stratton immediately showing off the great athleticism. Of course, world-class gymnast, getting to it right away. Oh, great counter by Julia, shoulders down. So, you know, Tiffany Stratton could well feel fairly aggrieved that she was not on the WrestleMania card. Of course, runner-up in this year's
Oh, a lot of back and forth.
So close, runner-up, back and forth they go, shoulders down again. Look at this. Seesaw action between Tiffany and Julia. What
Back and forth. Is this for the United States Women's Championship?
this U.S. Championship match?
Yes, it is.
Great counter by Julia.
I already got Tiffany Stratton definitely winning this one. Definitely got Tiffy time. It's about to be Tiffy time. Yeah, Ripley here tonight.
here on SmackDown. What a loud
Trick
statement
Willie.
thus far since the opening
Trick
when you see the reminder in the
Willie.
lower left of your screen that the big winners coming out of
The Miz
WrestleMania,
versus
you will hear
Danhausen
from
tonight. Okay. I mean, that could be interesting, I guess. If he
tonight
doesn't get
as
cursed.
Tiffany
So we got
Stratton
Miz versus
rolling things
Danhausen.
up.
Oh.
Prettiest moonsault
Miz versus
ever.
Danhausen.
And
Jacob
instead,
versus
Julia gets
Solo.
the best of her and then drapes her and delivers the drop kick.
And
What
that's
a
the only match, right?
turnaround from the
Well, this one right here,
It's a
obviously.
sharp movement and thinking there from Julia. That was absolutely
Obviously.
sublime. Just when things were looking to go
Breaking
down
off the apron.
We're going to hear from Rhea Ripley tonight.
onto
Jay
the
Cargill got to get her title
Julia
back,
with
man.
the neck breaker to the floor on strength.
Yeah, Jay got to get her title back, bro. Yeah, Jay got to get her title back. Rhea had no business winning that. Rhea did not have no business winning that whatsoever. I think Jade taking on Rhea Ripley, you know, Rhea been Jade's first, like, serious, really, you know, former champion opponent and everything. You know, Rhea, I mean, Jade was supposed to beat Rhea, man, and definitely retain her championship and showing that she is, you know, she is one of those girls, you know, she is one of those ladies and women in the WWE, and that, you know, her beating a former, you know, multi-women's champion at WrestleMania, which definitely would have been great for Jade Cargill. But her whole championship run, man, was just not even great. You know, take it on B-Fab, take it on Michin. It's like, yo, what in the world? Like, who is she going to take on? Like, really, and show that she, you know, could do something with. But obviously, Rhea Ripley was her best match. So I know they're going to run that back. I don't know.
Julia really feeling it tonight here.
SummerSlam.
Really is.
What? I don't know.
I mean, she's just the picture of control thus far. Uh-oh, Joe.
I thought it was kind of interesting that Tiffany Stratton, EO, Sky, you know, a couple other people though, but I thought it was really interesting that they were left on WrestleMania, considering where they were at the previous year. Tiffany Stratton defeated Charlotte Flair, retained her women's championship, and EO retained her championship. And neither one of the ladies were in a WrestleMania matchup. Another person who wasn't in a WrestleMania match seemed like he's been cursed before Danhausen even got here. It's Solo Sikoa, man. Solo Sikoa has been really doing some really great stuff over the last couple of years. You know, even in the bloodline, even post that, even going up against Roman and stuff. He yet to have a WrestleMania match. I'm telling you, WrestleMania need to go back to one night. And next year, to be honest with you, next year, since WrestleMania is going to start about either 1 or 2 o'clock next year, WrestleMania may just be one day. I strongly believe WrestleMania will be one day next year. WrestleMania will probably start at probably 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and it will go on until probably 6 in the evening. I guarantee it's no need to, you know, have a WrestleMania and then we gotta wait till the whole next day at 1 or 2 o'clock and see night 2. Nah, y'all already overseas. Just give us a whole 4 night. And then, you know, see how people, you know, receive that and make the adjustments, you know.
Looking to gain gold right now.
You know, and make the adjustments accordingly.
Of the champion, and Tiffany Stratton here with some new offense that landed perfectly. Suddenly has turned this thing completely in her favor as we take a glimpse at the gold that is driving these two women.
Stratton going up top. Julia again
quick to meet her. Remember, that was the turning point in the match earlier when Stratton went up top looking for the prettiest moonsault ever. There was a neck breaker to the outside. Julia had consistent offense, especially targeting
Looking
the
for a
back and the
suplex?
neck of
Superplex,
Stratton.
maybe? No.
Both women have absorbed some really
That's
big
what it looks
blows in
like.
this one. And
Oh.
butterfly suplex from the top lands, and Stratton's in big trouble. You can also see Julian affected there with the impact, and that's gets up as Piana James.
I'm surprised they just didn't, you know, take the opportunity to, you know, and I know everybody can't turn on everybody or whatever, but come on, let's be honest. Like, what, a couple of weeks before WrestleMania, Julia was on a hot streak. Why didn't WWE capitalize on her hot streak that she was having, going into the Elimination Chamber, going into the Royal Rumble, all of that stuff, man? They could have capitalized instead of making Tiffany Stratton the United States Women's Champion. I mean, you could have made Julia. I mean, yeah, excuse me, yeah, not Julia. Kiana James. Oh, maybe that might be the start to all that. 1, 2. Kick out by Julia. You know, maybe Kiana James might feel some type of way. Oh, pretty smooth. Oh, she caught her. Oh. Oh man, that's a crazy submission hold.
She went for the PME, but instead Julia's got her locked in. What a great, intense reversal.
She's trying to reverse it back and pin her.
Shoulders down.
Shit, I thought there was 3.
They go. They have been
I miscounted.
the match. Both women started to drag down, unsurprisingly so. Both these women primed to fall. Big forearm, knee right to the midsection from Stratton.
2.
Tremendous reactions here.
Oh, boy, that was a knee. Thought she was about to pin her. Yeah, maybe she should have pinned her. Maybe she should have pinned her there.
You thinking Northern Lights here? Julia looking for it.
Oh,
Tiffany getting out of the way.
Alabama slam. Uh-oh, she's trying to go on. She's about to go for it again. The prettiest moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Tiffany Stratton, the new United States Women's Champion.
What a matchup from both women, but Tiffany Stratton, on the back of missing out from WrestleMania this year, immediately back.
I think she is the first women's champion to hold that mid-card title. I know for the Intercontinental title is Becky. So I got some faith in Tiffany Stratton making that title a little bit more relevant than, you know, what it have been in the previous couple of weeks. Because it seems like they don't really want to use Julia whatsoever. And if they do, they ain't really using her like that.
Julia a few moments earlier. Well, they've got some smoothing over to do. And that resume for Tiffany Stratton, it got thicker, it got richer with that win. Of course, NXT champion, WWE Women's Champion, and now a titleist. Her first run here as United States champion, as we congratulate Tiffany Stratton. Coming off of WrestleMania, the SmackDown after Mania. You know what, Mania, those moments come in all shapes and sizes, including the sizes that were in the ring when The Miz was trying to create his own WrestleMania moment. Hey, cue the little houses. Here's a reminder of what went down. This was the best way to not get enough.
I didn't get my WrestleMania moment last year, and I am not leaving this ring until I get my WrestleMania moment because
Julie will probably be released after this.
You are toxic. Get him.
Punch them right in the balls.
Stop laughing. It's disgraceful because these little goblins did a real number of poor kicks and miss with attacks right in the unmentionables. What are you talking about? It's a sort of Richard Onion pass. Looking on in hysterics. The story didn't stop there, though.
Did the Danhausen fried knuckle shuffle? And I'm carrying the Miz out with something else, though.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely the place. Say so on Danhausen's starter map. All right.
Showed up in the Miz house.
Miz. It's I, Danhausen, WWE legend.
WWE legend, though.
Who are you looking for?
What the hell are you doing in my house?
You forgot already. Luckily. So you asked Danhausen to come curse your home, and I said okay, and now I'm here.
Curse my home?
Do I have a map of the stars' homes?
Get out!
Oh.
Get out!
Fire the Miz!
He's in my pool.
Come on in, the water's wet.
What are you doing in my pool?
Swimming, obviously.
Get out!
Swimming, obviously.
There's people golfing down there. Gotta be quiet. Hey, look at that, Allegiant Stadium.
I know that's Allegiant Stadium.
It's WrestleMania.
I know it's WrestleMania. I know that's a golf course. I know this is a pool. It's my pool. Get out! Get out!
Hey, all right.
Get out!
Calm down. I'll get out of the pool. Satisfied?
You're still in my pool.
No, I'm not. I was in that pool, and now I'm in this pool. You have two pools.
Get out of my pool. Get out of my house. Get out of my life.
Oh, I guess you want to get double cursed just like Kip.
There is no curse.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's a curse on
Oh, the Miz and Danhausen, man, they got something going on.
8 years away, and Paige returned, and then Paige and the Bella Twins, they had a lot to celebrate in Mania. Oh, what a feel-good moment, and just when things broke down in this one, Paige came into her own, drilling some severe offense and gold alongside Brie.
Not trying to be mean, but WWE has really done shit with her anyway. Nah, you ain't been mean. You ain't been mean at all. Yeah, you ain't been mean at all, man. They ain't been doing nothing with Julia. You know, they brought her in along with Stephanie Valkyrie and Roxanne. And it seemed like Stephanie Valkyrie, out of all of them, you know, seemed to have the most hype around her, surrounding her. Did you watch Hulk Hogan? Yes, I did. Yes, I have. I watched all 4 episodes. Yeah, I said I was going to talk about that too, and almost forgot about it. You know, I think probably the first episode or 2. You know, I think it was really like maybe was it the last episode, the 3rd or 4th episode, I want to say, when they start talking about, you know, him winding down, and obviously, you know, Vince bought WCW. All right, cool, know all that. I think up until probably they got to the part where he was doing Hogan Knows Best, you know, and even when they was talking about the what's that? Yeah, they was talking about Hogan Knows Best, the sex tape, and then of course after Hogan Knows Best, the reason why Hulk Hogan pretty much lost his whole entire family in a way. Well, you know, in a way, you know, he cheated on his wife, and you know, like, I mean, you know, like I don't know, man, but. You know, I when I was growing up, man, I remember having that Hulk Hogan buddy. You know, I remember having that Hulk Hogan buddy of mine my mom had gave me. And at that point, man, you know, I was into wrestling. That was like, what, 99-ish? 98, maybe, 99? And I'm like, what, 8 years old? 7, 8 years old. I ain't really know nothing about Hulk Hogan, and at that time and period, he was just having that fallout around WCW. So I mean, like I didn't really know much of Hulk Hogan, besides when he, I heard about him. And to be honest with you, when I was little, I had the Hawk mixed up with Hulk Hogan. No, 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 no. I think Hulk Hogan. I used to thought the Hulk Hogan was the Hawk, or whatever, or whatever the case may be. But um, yeah, I mean, when he came, Vince brought the NWO into WWE in 2002, and Hogan had the matchup with The Rock, and that was amazing. And of course, Hogan stuck around for a little bit. After that, that was pretty much it, though. But yeah, seeing his, documentary, obviously his career, and all the injuries of hitting that leg drop, 300 nights a year, the fallout with Vince McMahon. I thought it was really cool to see Vince McMahon up on that stage at the service of Hulk Hogan, man, and you could tell Vince McMahon, was definitely going, try to show some mad love for Hulk Hogan, a guy who he literally, had been working with and literally made his company, you know, mainstream basically. So yeah, man, it was a fun documentary. Talked about the steroids the dude used and just pretty much having a fallout. And my man had so many damn surgeries, man. It was crazy. It was so crazy, but yeah. And then another last thing, I think I really never had that connection with Hulk Hogan to where I was upset with him or mad about him. And of course, yes, he said what he said, and like I never really, I don't want to say took him serious, but I never really cared. I never cared, really. Probably couldn't even take it on the Rock and that whole NWO shit when I was little. That was cool. I didn't watch WCW though, but that was cool.
The past couple months, I've had the runner-up story. I was the runner-up at the Royal Rumble. I was the runner-up at Elimination Chamber, and tonight I'm no longer the United States Women's Champion. Congratulations, Dan. And now I'm going to show everybody why the WWE Universe runs on TV time.
How about Hall of Fame time right now? Talk about someone else who's not a runner-up. One half of the new Women's Tag Team Champions. What a moment that was for Brilliant. What a moment this was for the WWE Universe to see that name in lights again at WrestleMania.
Hearing that music, man, for the first time in a long time is something else. Especially at WrestleMania.
Please welcome the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
All right, Paige, you don't need Bree, so you need to turn on her, though. I thought of what happened on Monday night. They coming out here now. We're like, come on. Paige, you don't need this. Y'all gonna have an impromptu tag team title defense right now. We're Lash and Nia.
Paige stepped in and they're holding gold. Talk about turning disaster into
They look like they dressed to compete too.
Brie Bella, who was
At least Paige do.
Yes. When she realized that her twin, Nikki Bella, was not going to make the matchup, wow, we got some pretty good friends we can call up, and it turns out that one of the best available is right there, Paige, back with a major bang and straight back to the goal.
And to think who they did it against, that fatal four-way was loaded, and the irresistible forces were rolling through everybody, damaging everything in sight for weeks.
Wow, does it feel incredible to be standing in this ring as a champion?
I think we expected Nikki to probably be champion
special.
before Bree.
And
But
even
hey, if they
though
won the
I
tag team
couldn't
titles,
compete
more than
next
likely.
to my sister, which shout out Nikki, get better soon. I'm really glad that I had a good idea of calling an old friend I could count on. And one that I actually call a sister. Paige, I know I'm speaking for everyone when I say welcome back.
Let's go, Paige. I would love to see Paige versus Rhea Ripley. Paige got to win that, though.
Come back. Did you miss me?
Yes, we did.
Forgive you.
I think now we see you, we realize how much we missed you. Of course, we seen you at Saraya and AEW, but that wasn't the same.
Oh, yeah. When Bree gave me the call last week to have her back at WrestleMania, I thought, what a wonderful way to come home. I am so proud to be here with you, Bree. And last week, we walked out the Women's Tag Team Champions. It was a rough road to get here, you guys, but I'm so happy to be home. I missed you too. We were in the ring with some
She
of
looked
the
like she on that
best
stuff.
competitors in the world, but let me remind them that SmackDown is my house. Bree and I aren't going anywhere.
Well, Paige just mentioned they were in the ring.
I was hoping last tonight came out though, but okay.
The former champs, Charlotte and Alexa. They have feeling to believe that gold should have been theirs. The Queen has arrived to SmackDown. Alexa Bliss was in position looking for Twisted Bliss when Paige got her knees up at WrestleMania. They were oh so close.
Alexa Bliss.
Alexa.
I'm telling you, man, they have really some great opponents for Jade Cargill, man. But all of them, all the ladies in tag teams, though. Alexa, Charlotte. Did she take on Nia? Nia would have been kind of cool. I think they went one-on-one twice, but I think it ended in a DQ. Nia, Lash. That would have been kind of cool, too.
Champs, Paige. I think I can speak for the both of us when I say, I guess it's good to see you back. Right?
Yeah, it's good, even though you pinned me.
Besides the point, we're happy to see you back, but both of you have something that we want.
We've been working every single week to get those titles back, and I think I can speak for the both of us when I say that we're not going to let one WrestleMania moment get in our way.
So, Paige, if you want to prove this is your house, thank you, Blister. I can think of no better way than to face us. I'm down. Paige, I'm down, and I say we do it in her house tonight.
Okay. Are we doing it now or are we doing it later on tonight? Are we doing it now? Okay.
This gonna happen? I love it. Right on the spot, Barrett. Brie and Paige against Charlotte and Alexa. Why not? It's that kind of night. It looks official to me.
All right, let's do this match though, for real. Let's get Paige about this situation. Paige do not need to be in this situation. I feel on that Hawk documentary, I get it. Two thumbs down. Like, man, fuck Hogan. Natty did keep it real on that documentary about why Hogan got booed. Yeah, oh yeah, that was another thing, man. I think really, as I learned, politics, man, and religion, you keep them to yourself, man. And he alienated. He basically divided his audience. 50, you got Democrat, all that stuff like that, and he divided his audience when he felt like he needed to be there for the president of the United States and support him and be at the campaigns and all that stuff like that. And it was a lot of African American people who come from places that I come from or come from the South or anything like that, in their 30s, 40s, 50s, hell, even 60s or whatever, and a lot of those people, man, definitely grew up, in one way, in one way, shape, or form, did like Hulk Hogan, was a fan of Hulk Hogan, especially if you're in your 60s, 50s, anything above that, to where, man, in the 80s, in the 90s, especially the 80s, the late 80s, man, late 80s, Hulk Hogan was the guy, man, so if you definitely was a little child around that point, around 85, 86, 87, hell, 88, man, a lot of people was like, man, yes, man, say your Bible, say your prayers, that's my guy, but then all of a sudden you found out that, and then when you found out that, oh, wait a minute, this guy's supporting this guy, and the funny thing is, right? And I don't even think it was just because he was doing the whole politics thing, because if you remember, Hulk Hogan was not Hulk Hogan, excuse me, The Undertaker. I believe The Undertaker was, up there, what's the word I'm looking for? He was up there supporting, President Donald Trump or whatever like that. And, you didn't really see the WWE universe turn on The Undertaker, even though The Undertaker character and The Undertaker, Mark Galloway, The Undertaker himself will go down as one of the most legendary characters in WWE. Hulk Hogan, some will argue was bigger, than The Undertaker or whatever like that. But I think it was so many stuff that added up with Hulk Hogan, man. It was just so much stuff, the racist remarks, not only the racist remarks, the politics, and I think the racist remarks were definitely one of them, and I mentioned if you were definitely a fan in the mid 80s, 90s or whatever, especially like when the trial, the steroids thing came out, and of course he lied on television to everybody's face. I think right there, some people started, having trouble with him. And then, of course, his position in WWE. And I think one time, I think everybody was fed up, was like WrestleMania 9, where Bret didn't win the title from Yokozuna. But Hulk Hogan came down there and won the title, basically a slap in Bret Hart's face. So I think it was a multitude of things that, really played a factor into, they was like, we tired of Hulk. We tired of Hulk. Y'all take him out the Hall of Fame, bring him back in. Me personally, like I said, I really never cared that much about Hulk Hogan. Even when the negative remarks that he said came out, my comments was like, oh shit, I don't even think I even, saw the video or whatever, and I'm glad I didn't, And another thing, they talk about the same thing,
One of the best who ever
Hulk Hogan separating himself from Terry Bollea, and Terry Bollea separating himself from the character Hulk Hogan. It really wasn't really too much of a difference, although Hulk Hogan had a big trouble of separating that character, from Terry Bollea in a way.
to the center of the ring, but
You
not
know.
close enough for Page. There's a little payback for that boot she absorbed just moments
Yeah, he
ago.
got booed because, and then another thing, JC Jane? JC Jane? Okay. Hold up, wait a minute.
The rest of Fatal Influence.
Fatal Influence. Oh, Fatal Influence is up here on Friday Night SmackDown. Okay. Okay, I think that's a great addition to the tag team division. They're definitely going to be women's tag team champions. JC Jane and one of the other ladies from Fatal Influence. I'm digging it. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to hold off on the Page, dropping Page from Brie until Nikki probably get back. I'm not mad. I'm not mad with it. I'm not mad at all. That's what's up. That's what's up. We got a whole lot of NXT call-ups, man, this week. Fatal Influence joined Ethan Page, So Ruka, Joe Hendry. Yo, shout out to them. And even the class before that, pre WrestleMania with Oba, Trick Williams, Legend, Javon Evans.
Very unhappy about this, but the job of JC Jane and Fatal
Yeah, JC Jane will definitely be. I'm not a big fan of JC Jane though, but I seen her work. I like what she do. I'm afraid of them ever turning her into a babyface, and I think that they do that. I think she's done for. But hey, Apollo is gone as well. You know what? I'm not surprised about that. Apollo probably worked here longer than what? Didn't Bo Dallas get fired before and got brought back? Luke Harper, not Luke Harper. Eric Rowan, he got fired before and came back, right? Who else?
Tony will share some
I believe Apollo probably been here longer than Joe Gacy, Nikki, maybe. And Dexter Lumis all together is still here, was all here, and now he gone. Before a lot of other people though. Apollo Crew's best run, in my opinion, man, was back in 2021. I want to say it was 2021 when he was the Intercontinental Champion. He was that Nigerian Intercontinental Champion. He even had your man Trick Willie, man. Before Trick Willie had the Lemon Pepper Steppers, man. He was one of his Nigerian men who was in the ring though, But yeah, Apollo had been with WWE for over a decade. Man, yeah, I remember when Apollo first came in the WWE. So man, I know that kind of sucked, man. I mean, look here. I mean, he got paid. Earned a whole lot of money, But man. Exactly. Undertaker is a big time Republican, but Taker hasn't made the racist comments that we know of. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that we know of, right? Shit, for hell we know. We probably said a whole lot of them. But hey, I mean, Hogan just probably had a whole lot of people basically wishing bad on him in a way, I guess. Yeah, wishing bad on him or something, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah. Oh, that was another thing, too. I think someone said, I think it was Bruce Pritchard, with them being in L.A., was a blue collar, state, a blue collar, Democrat, because, you got a lot of Mexican Latinos living, whether it's Los Angeles, whether it's Oakland, whether it's San Jose, San Diego, you got a lot of, the minority, live in those neighborhoods, or whether it's Compton or, Inglewood, where, in them black communities like that, where, you know, Don, you know, is really heavy, you know, Democrat and stuff like that. So to go to LA, you know, Inglewood, and you just was on the what was it, the Republican convention supporting him, and then go to Monday Night Raw and expect not to get booed. Even Jimmy Hart knew. He was like, "Yeah, I think you're gonna get booed. I think you're gonna get booed." Hogan was like, "He didn't care." Shit. What about? But shit. What? But shit about what Bruce said. Oh, bullshit about what Bruce said. Hogan didn't get booed for political reasons. No. I'm not saying it was that though, but I think that was the cherry on the top. That was icing on the cake though. Obviously, he got booed. Obviously, because the racist remarks, you know, even before the whole political, you know, convention or whatever, you'll get, you know, maybe 70% of the audience booing Hawk based off of, you know, the racist remarks, and you'll get the other 30% maybe who cheering them because they just a fan of Hulk Hogan or whatever the case may be. But I think just going to LA after being on the political convention, after supporting Donald Trump, and like I said, going to LA, which is a blue, you know, state, that you, I mean, you just lit the candle on fire right there at that point.
He's an inspiration to definitely any child here from East Colorado, especially any Black child.
How can you not be motivated?
Yeah.
It's like it's a lot of people who have made it, but it's even more people who haven't. Coming from East Paul with the reputation it had, and he's bringing that hope and change forward.
It inspires me, and I know it inspires all the kids. Let the next generation know you have options.
He's got a hell of a fan base.
They better do something with him, man.
You know, you kind of get
They spend a whole lot of time sharing videos, and for us to get to, you know him and documentaries of him and shit.
Sometimes the destination is just the beginning. Now is my time. Let's give back.
Just take a moment to know you got the whole city supporting you. I love it. Like, make all of us proud.
I'm just proud that my brother made it all the way to the top. We let these young kids know that just because you're from this little town doesn't mean that you can't achieve greatness.
Standing here with one of the greatest wrestlers with WWE.
I got people depending on me. I'm not gonna slow down. I didn't get here by myself, but now that I'm here, there's no stopping me.
Like I said, they better do something with Royce Keys.
Great to see him win in Vegas last week. Royce Keys.
Something, Cody Rhodes. Alistair and his wife probably gonna sign with TNA for the Lolo. For the Lolo, though. I think Alistair would be wonderful in TNA, to be honest with you. You know, I think Alistair would be like a great opponent for what's my man name? Why can't I think of his name? Santana, or am I saying his name right? No, I'm not saying his name right. What's my man name? Not Santana Ortiz. That's the other guy. Why can't I think of his name? Whoa. And what's my man name? I'm about to look it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Tony.
I built my kingdom.
But at what cost? Cody turned back the fiercest attempt from Randy Orton to take that undisputed championship, but the effectuate of that title strike to the eye.
Mike Santana.
That is the pressing concern when you see Cody right now.
I don't know, man. I couldn't think of his name. Mike Santana. I think Aleister Black would be a great opponent for Mike Santana. And Zelina Vega going down there, possibly getting in, you know, the knockout division. I think it would be something different. And I don't think going back to, I mean, if you're not going to be leveled up to put in the main event spot or possibly win the title or them really doing something with them, I don't think going back to AEW is a thing. You know, if he wasn't happy there, I don't think, you know, going back there, you know, will be something on the bucket list. Obviously, isn't welcome back in AEW. Oh shit! What Malachi Black do over there? I am my hero.
So, Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas. What do you want to talk about? I want to talk about how I left WrestleMania 42, and I don't mean as champion. I mean the fact that battered, half-conscious, bloodied, I still made the decision to walk up the long ramp at Allegiant Stadium. I made that decision because I feel it's the job of WWE champion to show up, to be available. And amongst all these new players, the only superpower I might have is the fact that I always get back up. And the moment you see me take that side ramp or that loser's lane, as we lovingly call it, that means this run is over. And this run actually started 4 years ago, right around the corner from here. And ever since then, on paper and in my heart, been 3 reigns, one better than the next. I wanted to send a message at WrestleMania. I wanted to send the message, even though I knew I was going to go through the curtain, that I would not be medically cleared after that I'd get stitches above my eye, that I'd get staples in the back of my head. I wanted to send a message to my opponent, Randy Orton. Randy Orton, who is not here tonight. Randy Orton, who started me out in this sport. Randy Orton, who taught me everything, and everything he taught me is what it took to beat him. I wanted to send the message that even after the bell, Randy Orton gave me his best shot, a punch to the head, and I am still standing here. I wanted to send a message to a sarcastic and condescending Sami Zayn.
Okay.
Who backstage called me the golden boy, said nothing ever goes wrong for me. So I showed up to WrestleMania 42, adorned head to toe.
Looking like Sammy might be coming out here.
Wink, wink, I'll be gold. My family will be gold. My friends will be gold. Every fan I have on planet Earth will all be gold.
Huh? You just had your chocolate milk with me. Go eat your food. If you're done with it, go put it in the trash. And put the pillows back on the couch. Don't thirst, man. Should.
And the most important message that I wanted to
Time for you to go to sleep.
Is to those outside forces that kept interceding and interjecting into my WrestleMania plans. I want to get involved in this Nightmare Family Party. I'll make it simple. You guys are 0-3. Send your best or count your money and mind your damn business. Now this is the first SmackDown after WrestleMania.
As the man holding the richest prize in our sport, I am no longer the hunter, but I know that sentiment, so I'm going to go ahead and state it's easy to find me. Whether you are from NXT, whether you are from Monday Night Raw,
somebody about to come out.
SmackDown, wherever
CM
it
Punk.
may be. Again, I'm here, WWE Champion. Cody Rhodes, easy to find. Easy to find, hard to beat.
Statement made by the champ.
Easy to find, hard to beat.
6 days removed from that battle with Randy Orton. An emphatic statement of defiance. I ain't going nowhere. In fact, the pedal is getting pressed even harder. The champ is the champ for a reason. Congrats, Cody Rhodes. Now, we want to get you up to speed on what happened just moments ago. Cody Rhodes. Appreciates these fans here in Texas. So moments ago, we were watching a very compelling tag team match between Paige and Brie Bella, who just won gold, against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. When all of a sudden, JC Jane and Fatal Influence entered the fray, Wayne. Yeah, that's right. Fallon Henley and Laney Reed. Now, this trio caused major chaos in NXT over the past 12 to 24 months. Well, it's apparently going to continue here on SmackDown, because they issued a serious beating on 4 of the biggest stars from the women's locker room. And that beating took down, amongst others, of course, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and it was absolutely relentless. We'll have a look at this. What a devastating move. It was a double pump handle driver. Henley and Reed teaming up, and just to see that scene.
Listen, tonight is real simple, okay? I want you and I want you to go out there and get those tag team titles back and bring it to this family. Don't mess this up. And don't let the family down. Worry about Jacob. Don't worry about Jacob. Tonight, I'm going to teach him a lesson. And I'm going to show him, without us, he can't beat me.
So we'll take it out, Jacob, in our main event.
It's tag team titles on the line. Here we go. All right. If you feel me, stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up?
Priest and R-Truth.
Yeah, you baby boy Jason and I right into the bills for love. Black and Mirror doing. Now it's the Black and Mirror doing their time in AEW. Refuse to do the jobs, lose matches. I mean, I don't blame them a little bit, And I like the Mirror character in AEW, man. I liked it. His stuff, especially the promos he used to pull. Aleister Black. I mean, Malachi Black. He was cool, but I mean, like, what are you gonna do with him? Like, he's just in this dark group with Brody Lee and the other shorty, though. I mean, let the guy spread his wings and do something. But I mean, now they back in WWE, or was back, at least one of them. I know Rusev here. If our troopers to put on a concert show in your arena, would you go? I think I would. I think I would. Yeah, hold on, just a second. Yeah, I think I would though.
Hey, bring home all the action with the new LJN WWE Superstars Vintage Style Action Figures. Wave 2 features some all-time greats. King Kong Bundy, Hall of Famers like the Ultimate Warrior, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Jesse the Body Ventura. And look for these figures starting Sunday at Target in the U.S. You go back to March 20th, Wade, when Priest and Truth took the tag team championship from the MFT.
And I still cannot get used to the sight of Damian Priest next to this goofball.
Oh, come on now.
Especially with his heart and soul playing.
Absolutely beloved. Listen to that, Barrett.
Now, this is my kind of music, Jim.
Of course it is.
Taking it all. Ready for war? Taking it all.
Tension with Tamatanga and Solo Sikoa.
Taking it all.
But then there comes the laser focus moments.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Making their way to the ring, accompanied by Pangaloa, representing MFT, Tamatanga, J.C. Mateo.
Yeah, I agree with you, Joe. There have been some major tensions between Tamatonga and the leader of MFT, Solo Sikoa. However, the mission tonight is very simple. From Solo Sikoa, bring home
gold, namely the tag team championships that were ours up until about 4 weeks ago when they were taken from us by this incongruent tag team.
I don't know about that.
Priest and R-Truth.
I think they've shown great chemistry. I know the way they came together was a little odd, and getting that #1 contender status and then winning, and now the rematch with the matchup of Tama and JC against R-Truth and Priest. But since then, since coming together, you got to admit, they've had some big-time chemistry to defend these titles.
Right, well, the bell rings. R-Truth is usually a very different human being to the one prior to the bell ring. Do you remember when Carl went missing 2 weeks ago from the building?
I do.
That was because when I found out R-Truth
That's
had
right.
taken it. He left the building. He thought it was his car. That is a legit story. And that is a small exception.
Show the tackle.
Frustrating. R-Truth truly is.
Drop kick.
So as far as I'm
Tama
concerned,
and Trick Willie still the top.
And
Yeah.
then Dan
Go
hasn't
sit
been
down on the couch if you want to watch TV. Sit down on the couch and watch TV.
No, but you're the only one in there saying that. And Tama
If you want to come in here, sit down.
was looking to deliver some pain to R-Truth, and now
Because you got like 30 more minutes and it's time to go to bed.
Priest. And it is punishment time now for Tama Tonga. And things
So what? It's a Friday.
However,
You have no business being up. 3 years old.
Priest is a cheat code with those.
All right, we back, man. Tag team action underway. I still can't take this team serious of Damian Truth. I still can't take this team of Damian Truth serious, man.
I've got a funny feeling that hanging out with R-Truth makes those punches sting just a little more for Damian Priest.
go. Just when Tama Tonga thought he'd get this. So now, JC Mateo, when the official is turned around.
And a whiplash there for Damian Priest. And
Roll on the outside.
Right behind the referee's back, and it's in the NFT's hands now.
Damian Truth, man. I'm ready for Damian to turn on R-Truth, man. For real, Damian Priest look like he need to be doing something in you know, fighting, doing something else, something else, man, instead of being a tag team with R-Truth. And I know I might be sounding like it's the worst thing in the world, and to some people it may be the worst thing in the world. But come on, man, what are we doing here?
Sikoa in our main event later on. What a golden night it could be for the MFTs if they capture this one and then put Jacob Fatu away in the main event.
Okay, so Jacob and Solo is gonna be the main event.
On Breeze, they've been getting the best of Breeze, trying to take gold right here with the lateral press. Batu comes out, discusses what happened on Monday Night Raw.
Two.
Calling out Roman Reigns face to face with Roman Reigns. The Usos got involved, trying to set forth the course of plan. Then it was Solo and the MFT who came out, and that's what set off
Madrid, Spain,
and the big pick.
Italy.
Damian Priest really beginning to struggle here, sucking on wind, and he's getting no let up at all, nor should he when tag gold is on the line. Extra vicious edge to the MFTs here.
What's up? I tell you what's up. If the MFTs don't win these tag team titles tonight, that's not. I don't know.
It's come good. And coming really good as they down Priest once again.
Yeah, if they don't win, that's not gonna be what's up at all.
The former world heavyweight champ crumbling under the weight of a three-way attack from the MFTs, but not giving up yet.
Glad you're with us in front of this massive crowd. Look at the scene here at Dickies Arena here. The SmackDown after WrestleMania. The WWE Tag Team Championship matches. Damian Priest and R-Truth. They are in trouble here. Look at the defend against MFT. Solo Sikoa's MFT. He put
Nice
forth
drop
the
kick.
order weight. Ring gold to the family. JC Mateo trying to
Ooh.
do that here.
I'm fading fast now. It's Damian Priest, and he's this tag to.
I'm gonna keep saying I don't feel like every match need a commercial break, man. Not every match. You really tell me, man. Like, and I'm not discrediting. This for real. It's a 2-on-1 handicap match. And no offense to R-Truth. R-Truth is wonderful. R-Truth can't quit, whatever you want to call him. You know, but come on, man. I guess this says a whole lot more so about the MFTs. You could have literally took out R-Truth out of the match, beat him up. It's like 4 of the MFTs or 5 of them. What Tyler Tonga at? Tyler Tonga that came out here could have took down R-Truth, got the referee distracted, and that way it's a 2-on-1 handicap match with just the MFTs and Damian. You know?
Shoulder blocks. You are indeed getting Cena.
The heavy lift right there.
Say it with him, Fort Worth. Knuckle shuffle from Truth.
Never looked better, but this is a big old weight to lift.
R-Truth going for the AA.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh. Tonga Law.
Tonga
Law.
on the apron, now throwing under the rope.
Behind the referee's back.
Would you look at this?
Okay, look like we about to get new tag team champs. Tonga, man. He knew what the assignment was. 1, 2, 3. Oh, was that 3? Man, that was 3. Damian came in a little late, though. I thought that was it.
A 2.9 save from Damian Priest.
Well, Priest was an inch shorter. There will be new tag champs right now. Just made it. On this one.
Oh, now I think they're going to retain now.
It is all MFT right now. The teamwork. Mateo slams him into the corner.
Truth move.
He barely knew where he was.
Tag.
There's a blind tag. There's a blind tag by Damian Priest.
Mateo has absolutely no clue what he might do now.
Is that it? Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Okay. R-Truth and Damian retain. I mean, cool match for what it was. I thought the MFTs had it, especially when Tonga came in and hit R-Truth with his finisher. Or the twisted, inverted neck breaker. Jeff Cobbs, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, he had been. Why the hell he not Jeff Cobbs? Because Jeff Cobbs in Ring of Honor was the man. I tell you that much. And if Jeff Cobbs Samoan, like, how did he ever fit in this whole Solo Sikoa bloodline MFT thing, you know? But hey, now I understand Tyler Tonga, Tonga Law.
Disruption of the great Danhausen.
But yeah. Jeff Cobbs, man, was the man.
Wow. What? Oops. Oh, well, thanks for the hospitalities. Goodbye, the bees.
Wonderful home, beautiful. Nice chandelier. Ooh, sweet chocolate. Ooh, tasty. All right. Hey, Madeline. Oh,
Maurice.
you. Me? You. Oh, hey, I'm Dan Housen. Oh.
Maurice look good. Wow.
Why?
I meant to hit him. I meant to hit him.
Dan Careful. Oh, spaceship. Very rich. Very rich. Get it there.
He took his daughter's bike though.
It's my daughter's bike.
Miz giving me like he do not want to laugh. Yes. Lil Yachty still around, man. I appreciate Lil Yachty, man. What's up?
You been out? Come on now.
No, I'm using it right now.
Hey, above the belt, below the champ. Don't know what to do.
Gingy's back with Lil Yachty and Trick Williams. We're going to hear from the United States champion.
Did my man just pimp slap him though? Yo. But look, Yachty though. Okay, look here. I gotta get Lil Yachty his props, man. For real. We want to hate on celebrities, man. You can keep Jelly Roll. At this point, you can keep Pat McAfee. I think Pat McAfee, whoever TKO, I think they just didn't like Pat. Oh, you know what? Pat, I had rumors of coming back. Huh. Well, you guess I know what to do. Put him in a story that nobody really wanted him in. But I had no problem with Pat. Pat was cool. But yeah, you can keep Pat. Who else? Who else was around here at WrestleMania time? You can keep him. Lil Yachty, I like it. I like how he's basically been Trick Williams' manager. Now, I don't know how much they will be able to have Lil Yachty. I don't think the guy ain't got concerts or anything he got going on right now, but hey, I appreciate Lil Yachty, man. Lil Yachty isn't wearing out his welcome. Mate. I'm sure you said mate, right? Probably not. Oh, Matt. I believe Jeff is Samoan. Okay, but not related to the. Okay. Okay, so he is Samoan. Basically, kind of like how they had Bronson Reed, with was it the MFTs? Was it the Bloodline? Yeah, the MFTs. Like how Bronson Reed was with them, because he is Samoan too. But Australian Samoan. I don't know, but yeah though. But yeah, Lil Yachty isn't wearing out, man. He's welcome. I like that, man. He out of sight. He not in every segment. I think that was what Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee was in a story and in a rivalry that had no business in it because everybody was waiting for Randy and Cody. And then we finally got it, and now we're going to insert one guy in it who seemed like he's the champion, then actually Randy, or seemed like he's the man, then Randy. And then with Jelly Roll was in every fucking segment. On one of them SmackDowns, I mean, he opened up the show. Coming in, I was like, oh, Jelly Roll. Backstage, oh, you talking to Jelly Roll. Another segment, talking to Jelly Roll. Another segment, oh, wait a minute, we got a match with Jelly Roll. I'm like, what, damn. What are they trying to get out of this? But Lil Yachty, man, worked real well with Trick Williams, man. He stayed to the side. He ain't his mouthpiece, but they coincide real well together. Jelly Roll has always stayed his welcome. Yeah, I seen something with Jelly Roll was like he said something, Pat, we overstayed our welcome and we had no business being in that situation whatsoever. No business. Now I get it, celebrities are involved in wrestling, but they were involved in a different way. Like, damn, we seeing this celebrity 4 times in one night, more than we see in any other superstar. That's wild. Lil Yachty, you only see Lil Yachty with Trick. You see Trick, you see Lil Yachty.
Oh.
Yeah. Whoop that Trick. Nah, I like they both on the jump.
With Lil Yachty leading the way and the gingerbread man in tow.
I tell you, Trick Williams, boy, look like a pimp, man. The coat, the look, the hat.
Well, the hat's such a good addition.
I remember about the United States Championship celebration.
Ladies and gentlemen, accompanied by Grammy Award nominee and multi-platinum and diamond artist Lil Yachty, please welcome the new United States Champion, Trick.
Soak it in, Tricky 2 times.
Tricky 2 times?
Trick Williams, Trick Daddy.
I'm not calling him Trick Daddy.
A tricky long train based on that outfit he had at Mania. That was
Tricky long train. My man, he had the train, man. He was a certified pimp at WrestleMania. For real, I just thought he just went to go use the bathroom before he had the match and just had a long ass taller people follow him down to the ring, though.
You know what I think?
The pimp slap, though.
I think the people are excited to celebrate with the new United States champion.
Let's talk about it.
It's here to party, baby. I mean, we were just at WrestleMania last week. That's right. 50,000 fans. Mm-hmm. Lil Yachty was there. Mm-hmm. Trick Williams was there. Mm-hmm. The gingerbread man was there. But check it. They wasn't here to gamble. No. They wasn't here to drink. No. They was here for 3 words. Dallas, tell them what I did on Sunday. What?
Speaking of WrestleMania, I can't help but acknowledge the elephant in the room. We have passed the Celebrity Road to WrestleMania promo tour, and I'm still here. So what it means is, I'm here to stay and stay.
Hold on, what you saying there, Yachty?
I'm saying, if you're the anointed one, then I'm the prophecy.
I like it.
I get what you're saying.
I like
it.
it.
Means if I'm Michael Jackson,
I'm Quincy Jones, baby.
Okay. If I'm Mike Tyson,
I'm Don King.
And if I'm Michael Jordan,
then I'm Phil Jackson. Baby, you hear what I'm saying?
And this is Trick Yachty Gang.
And we run SmackDown.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, wait, actually, but the first order of business as the prophecy, We getting rid of that U.S. Open Challenge. We ain't doing that no more. We ain't giving out no more handouts.
He is actually perfect.
Trick Williams is the ultimate opportunity. We ain't just giving no jabronis back there free hand shots. You know what I'm saying? This ain't that type of party.
That's right. Trick Williams is the opportunity.
Right.
That means if you want a handout, you find a clinic.
He tell you can find a clinic.
And if you want the United States champion, good looking, 6'5", 250.
I know Lash backstage talking about yes.
Chocolate milk, rocking these
lemon pepper steppers.
Lemon pepper steppers. Then you find Trick Williams.
They got okay, he throwing up money.
Oh, Joe, what a celebration.
I'm about to say confetti coming down.
Superstar hype machine Loyalty. The gingerbread. Oh yeah. The pyro. The money.
They had the pyro budget tonight, man. Not even talking about Cody Rhodes pyro. Is that Sami Zayn in the gingerbread man now? Yes, it is.
The gingerbread man. What is he doing?
Oh, he was already supposed to be in position, I'm assuming.
Trick Willie and Lil Yachty. Gingerbread man. Oh,
It's the gingerbread man.
Sammy's.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that until afterwards, though. Yeah, I'm assuming Lil Yachty was, out of place for a moment. He up there throwing up cash or fake money or whatever that is on the top rope. Realized he was supposed to have been over there checking on a Trick so he can get the kendo stick shot to the back.
In the midst of an epic celebration, it was Sammy who somehow was in the gingerbread man outfit.
But even if that was the case, though, I like how he made it was like, oh shit, my friend, let me go over there and check on him. I'm gonna pass by this gingerbread man. I ain't gonna pay him no attention because we know who that is. But I didn't think it was gonna be Sammy. Boo, Sammy, man, you came out here and interrupted the United States Championship celebration, man.
Well, Zayn is laughing now, but he's a ginger dead man walking after that stunt. After a WrestleMania, when Sammy was defeated by Trick Williams.
That was an entertainment segment.
The week ends with Sammy as the gingerbread man attacking both.
Yeah, that was an entertainment segment, though.
Royce Keys, we are a week removed from you winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Tell me, how much did that win mean for you?
You know what, Kathy? Say that one more time for me. Come on.
We are a week removed from the biggest win of your WWE career. How are you feeling, Royce?
Hey, so the last few weeks have been very emotional. It's been here, it's been there, it's been everywhere since my debut. I debuted, all right? I followed up with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, all right? But the coldest part, Kathy, is I'm just getting started. And I take everything I want.
All right. Hey, congratulations last week on winning the Battle Royal. You know, the big man ain't too happy about it. Don't worry about it. I gave him a day off. Like I said before, there is always room for you in my family. All right?
I mean, since they're getting rid of Tama Tonga, I mean, I guess would it hurt to put would it hurt to put him in the group?
He's a very good friend of John Cena now. And it's Merchant Winning. He's not that big. Are you a Gallagher?
How that says curse status active. Curse success rate 100%.
Global sensation with the ghoulish charm. There's the tail to take against the Miz.
Where's the ghoulish charm?
That John said merchandise sales very strong.
Oh, let's go, Barrett. Yes.
The guy who needs to go, Joe.
Oh, to what's it? Look at my house in the field. He must have triggered it all the way down the stage.
Okay, go in the living room with that, man. No, don't call Nana. Nana's doing something. Don't call Nana. She's doing something. Watch your videos. And go sit down on the couch. Nana already brought you food. So you good. Leave Nana alone right now. Watch your videos. Go sit down on the couch, go. Very evil.
You know the blimp box has been checked. You know that. Hall of Fame induction surely only a matter of time. And now a match against The Miz. Oh, there's the slamming. He's got the Miz's slamming from the Miz's magnificent mansion. Oh, well earned. Well earned slamming for Danhausen. Beautiful.
This way. Let's really get this show started.
Let's really get this show started. I heard that game like 25% off. I probably ain't gonna buy that joint until probably it's like maybe 35. And I know 50% off probably won't be until like Black Friday. I'm gonna get it though, but of course other financial stuff obviously coming up that came up where I wasn't able to get it. So I told myself I was gonna be doing. That's the reason why I got the capture card too. For real. I can be playing the game, doing my live joint on Twitch and all that. I ain't even having my game pass like that because every time I get my game pass, my son want to come rush up in the room in here with all my stuff. Want to turn the Xbox on and play like 13 games all at one time. Don't know what he doing. Some games he can't play. I'm like, bro, come on, man, chill. Stick to one game and one game in. And then I find myself with him trying to charge my card, trying to buy games and shit. I'm like, bro, really? That's what we doing here. Yeah, I don't know about her ride, man. Cause my ride come at a cool time, bro. I'd take him and come back, bro. Man, in the morning, especially if it ain't raining, I don't mind catching the bus back. If I got some money, I'll definitely catch the cab jump back. No problem with that. But man, always gotta be the both of us. Then we run into situations like that. But I feel like the only way we run into that is you don't call. You gotta call and figure it out where it's at first. And then that rebound trip, we're not necessarily getting that when they drop a ball to bring us back, especially in the morning, because it's two different things. All right, man. All right. We about to be entering the third hour of SmackDown. People's birthday tomorrow. Yeah. We entering the last hour. Yo, that pimp slap was something else. Definitely had me cracking up.
Been such a fun night here in Fort Worth. Third time that SmackDown's been here in Fort Worth. Moments ago, we saw Damian Priest and R-Truth retain the WWE Tag Team Championship. Want to remind you, it's the last chance to bid on a once-in-a-lifetime piece from The Undertaker's iconic last match at WrestleMania 36. The same casket that AJ Styles made his entrance in was on display, signed by both Taker and AJ Styles live at WWE World. You can make your last chance to bid. This was moments ago. The gingerbread man came out and attacked Trick Williams after he was celebrating with Lil Yachty and Trick Williams.
Well, the United States champ was having a good old time until this candy cane plan attack on the subterfuge plot laid down by Sami Zayn, who finished the job with one haluva kick, and there will be a major price to pay for Sami Zayn in the coming weeks for that attack.
Oh, there's the Housenmobile, still smoking. There's Danhausen, who showed off his power last week at WrestleMania. Remember he took down The Miz with that Sir Richard Onion strike and befriended John Cena? And now the challenge of an actual match with The Miz.
And his opponent, accompanied by Kit Wilson, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds.
The Miz.
Did he put tape it right? Well, that's the slamming now says Danhausen with a piece of tape.
Well, it's a glowing list of crimes committed by Danhausen: forgery, fraud, breaking and entering, grand larceny, assault, being a complete doofus, perhaps being the biggest crime of them all. And guess what, kids? Crime doesn't pay. And Miz is about to issue a little street justice in the way of Danhausen.
Just wanted to visit the house, wanted to check things out, put friends in.
That's all illegal, by the way.
Went for a dip in the pool. May have ridden off in one of the daughter's bicycles.
Who knows what else he did in the pool, do? I'd drain the whole thing. Bullshit.
You gotta leave it right here. I'm gonna put it back on. You gotta give me a minute.
100% first rate.
Okay, give me a minute. That's fine. Give me a minute. Let's play with the toy. The hand ain't gonna change nothing. Leave that right
You came
there.
over my house, you want to ride a bike, I would encourage you to do so. There's Kit Wilson. Oh, Kit Wilson's grabbing Danhausen slamming. He has Danhausen slamming.
Danhausen, it's the Miz's slamming.
It says right on there, Danhausen.
We haven't had a slamming award since Danhausen arrived.
Read the tape, Barrett. Read the tape. Oh. Good.
Oh.
By Danhausen.
How did he pull that off? That's a really difficult move. I don't understand this guy at all.
Come on, man. Stop letting Danhausen play with you like that, man.
Oh, Kit Wilson's up on the apron. And the Miz attacks from behind.
Exactly what Danhausen has deserved for a long time, and I'm hoping this is one of the most gruesome beatdowns we've ever witnessed inside those ropes.
Miz just slamming down.
Danhausen, I would say, is one of the most entertaining characters that WWE have right now.
Miz was trying to steal the moment. The Miz and Kit Wilson were hijacking the moment of John Cena, and it was Danhausen who saved the day for the over 50,000 in attendance who tried to enjoy the host. Yes!
This is Undertaker.
No, not at all. Oh, supposed to get it.
No!
Be a believer.
1, 2, 3. I wonder how long this curse is gonna last for the Miz.
Very nice, very evil, very effective.
Nothing nice about it at all. The Miz and Kit Wilson were blinded by pyrotechnics. How much is he paying to the pyro guys? That's twice now.
The man applied a curse. You saw the results.
There is no curse.
There isn't a curse. Oh, there isn't a curse? How about that? Good choice. Good choice. Yep, that's good. All right.
I mean, this is good, Joe.
Excellent.
It's like Benny Hill.
No. Danhausen, familiar place for him. Right by the ring. Oh, this is phone.
Well, I wouldn't have followed him under that.
Yes, I hurdle. What?
Mm.
That is brilliant.
Nothing brilliant.
Mobile. Watch this thing go. Rev that engine. Take it away.
Top speed. 5
Enjoy
miles
a
per hour.
fresh jar of teeth. That's a victory celebration. Danhausen does it again.
Okay.
What an amazing weekend of a Vegas jackpot it was.
Please, WWE, don't go back to Vegas no more.
Turned up with a massive task on their hands, but in typical dominant fashion.
I think we done full Vegas for a while, man. And I ain't even there.
Champ, the Eradicator, once again, the champ to a rapturous ovation.
See next.
Season 3 of LFG.
I need to get caught up on season 2 of LFG.
You won't make it anybody here.
No teams. Everybody working towards the same thing.
Ooh, Kevin Owens get to be on this season.
You're either moving forward or you're going home. This is what it takes to be a WWE superstar.
WWE LFG. New season premieres Sunday at 10, only on A&E.
I would get caught up on the last season, though. I would. But I don't even think it mattered because I already know who won. Shiloh won. He in NXT right now. So I don't really think that'll make a too big of a difference. She said he got money too, right? All right, we're back. Look at he got money. We going in tomorrow. More than likely, I'm probably gonna meet some Popeyes. Hopefully the ride come on time and know where to drop us off at too. And I ain't even get so they must don't work on the weekends then. They must just operate Monday through Friday. We're gonna make sure we got the van though, so it'll come at what? Call them probably about 11:45, 12. Let me see how long maybe. They come at 1. I'll be up by like 11 or so. 10. One of those. Just I'm waiting for this. Adam and Charlamagne.
The glamour.
Oh, Blake Monroe coming up into SmackDown?
She's beauty. She's grace.
And she would probably punch you in the face. But glamour doesn't just walk into the spotlight. She's the reason it exists. Because nothing burns brighter and darker than Blake Monroe.
Okay.
This is what you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new WWE Women's Champion, Rhea.
That just feels right, doesn't it?
What up? What up, and Charles?
Wait,
Huh?
you and Michael Cole were on the call the other
Huh?
day, and it was such an incredible display of ability and power and resolve.
You know what I'm
that
doing, man.
Rhea Ripley, when she countered the Jaded into that riptide opportunity and made history.
Yeah, such a tough task facing Ripley going into WrestleMania. Of course, added to by the fact that Meechin and B-Fab tried their best to ruin the attempt by Rhea Ripley, but the face of women's wrestling in 2026 is undoubtedly this woman, and she now holds the biggest prize of them all, the WWE Women's Championship.
And just listen to this reception.
I would love to see Kaylani Jordan come up.
The first time
I would say Jada Parker, but I don't think she's ready yet.
with that WWE Women's Championship.
Yeah, but so Ruka is fine. Blake Monroe, obviously former AEW Women's Champion. I knew she had something, man. Watching her in AEW and her in that program with Tony Storm. So,
To get their hands on Rhea Ripley.
yeah, so that's cool, man. The women's division is definitely changing. I know in a couple of years we definitely gonna be having a change in the guard, definitely for the women's division. I feel like we slowly having that with the men. You know, you got Trick coming up, you got Oba coming up, Trick, Oba. I mean, like, you got Jacob, Braun Breaker. Like, you got these guys, man, who's gonna be amazing stars, man. And in the women division, Roxanne, Soul Ruka. I mean, the list goes. Blake Monroe. I mean, the list goes on. Last Legend.
At WrestleMania, on the grandest stage of them all, Jade, she actually proved to me that she could go.
Miss Parker's too busy eating with Jay.
Now's my time to prove that the WWE Women's Champion is a fighting champion.
That's great, Rhea. You know your ass wasn't supposed to win that anyway.
I know that there's plenty of women out the back that want to take their chance, and I'm down for any sort of challenge.
She didn't need to win, not one bit. Jay needed it way more than Rhea. Rhea still would have been great if she would have lost. Oh, Fatal Influence coming out, huh? Is JC Jane coming out here?
They've already caused enough trouble tonight. Why not?
Yeah, look like JC Jane is coming out here to confront Rhea Ripley. Something new, something refreshing. I'm guessing the other two ladies, Fallon and the other girl, are just going to be in the tag team division. Don't let them throw you off, because they'll throw you off. I mean, to be honest with you, week in and week out, she was so accustomed to what, 200, 300, 400 people at Ford Sale, or better yet, the Performance Center for NXT. There's a whole nother ball game right here. I feel like the crowd be having sometimes the superstars stuck when they just keep talking. Can you guys shut up? Can you, like, just talk over them? Get off the floor. Go sit down on the couch. I did. I got you in a minute, man.
Playtime's over. You know what? You all should get fatal influence. Jesse James. Taking all your bullshit luncheons tonight.
I did actually see what you guys did, and JC, I have to say, taking out that many legends, it's quite impressive. But let me give you a little lesson. Stop while you're ahead.
Thanks, but no thanks.
They blowing the mess out of them.
Nothing compared to what we're about to do to you. Oh, and you can put the blame for that. All of you can put the blame for that on us too. Rainey Reed, Fallon Henley, J.C. J, Fatal Influence, baby.
Wow. I mean, I thought that Jade was cocky. Look, lately I've been pretty used to the numbers game being against me. And if you guys actually opened up your eyes, you'd realize that that really doesn't matter. So, if you guys want to fight, then I'm ready for a fight. Take your shots.
Rhea, you're going to learn about fatal influence is we're always ready to throw hands.
I like the sound of that. Fatal influence. Welcome to SmackDown. You know, I was trying to think of a suitable punishment for what you did earlier tonight, and then I realized she's standing right there. So, JC, you're going to step up and show me what you got, because
I think this is going to definitely end in a DQ.
with Rhea Bloody Ripley right here, right now.
Definitely, I think it ends in a DQ after they interfered in the women's tag team match earlier.
Stepping to Rhea Bloody Ripley, and we're getting it with an ordered match immediately here on SmackDown.
Fanatics Fest NYC is back and coming in hot. Look down on my wrist, it's like a damn shop. Now I'm in the field, picking down on the main line. Stacked with WWE superstar appearances.
Triple H type of noise. What you mean, like back in the day when they used to boo Triple H?
Thursday, July 16th through Sunday, July 19th at the Javits Center. Tickets on sale now at fanaticsfest.com.
Is that a nose emoji? Hey, yo. I tell you, man, Triple H did get that type of cold heat, man. Triple H did. I ain't even understanding what they're saying. Collide. Just would like to say, well, Wes, on V. Appreciate you. But yeah, man, that is Triple H type of heat though. For that to be JC James' first night to get that massive heat where the crowd is booing her, where she really can't even say her promo like that. I mean, like, hey, look here. I mean, Fort Worth, Texas must watch a lot of NXT. I'm gonna tell you that much, and they must don't like JC Jane, you know. But she is a obnoxious little brat, entitled, cocky, whatever you want to call it, though. So I think JC Jane is a perfect fit for the women's division on the main roster. Fatal Influence in general.
Well, if JC Jane wants to understand what it's like at the very top on SmackDown, she's about to find out. In there with Rhea Ripley, the newly minted WWE Women's Champion.
Well, go big or go home, JC Jane. Look, you're supposed to be nervous when you turn up at SmackDown and make your debut. But from everything we've seen out of JC Jane and Fatal Influence over the past couple of hours, nerves do not affect them whatsoever. Even this lack of Southern hospitality from this Texan crowd.
Yes, you know. Henley and Reed looking on. Of course, earlier tonight, we saw Fatal Influence disrupt the great tag team match between Paige and Brie, the new champions, and Charlotte and Alexa. So those legends of the game taken down by the sneak attack with these rookies of SmackDown.
Well, steady on the rookie talk, okay? Especially when it comes to JC Jane, who has simply been dominating in NXT.
She has been. I agree with that.
5 or so years, including tag championship reigns, most notably of all 2 reigns as the NXT Women's Champion. This is a woman who has been ready for a long time But now there is no stiffer test whatsoever than that of Rhea Bloody Ripley. Let's find out just how ready Jason Jane really is.
Jason Jane had that great run as NXT Women's Champion right through to a spectacular stand and deliver.
To be clear about the caliber of Jason Jane, she dethroned Stephanie McMahon as the NXT Women's Champion. That is the kind of woman that Jason Jane is capable of beating. Well, is she capable of beating Mammy when Mammy is in this damn room?
All right, we back.
He's also held tag gold in NXT and a relatively new ring. Least experienced of the trio, but learning rapidly, attached herself to fatal influence, and her career is on the up and up. We'll be seeing more of those two over the coming weeks.
You know, coming out of the Gather Yourself huddle with fatal influence, Jason Jane back to business against Rhea Ripley. Moves into that big kick. Instead, she eats a right hand.
I'm really impressed by the aggression of Jason Jane in this one. Not scared of the massive aura of Rhea Ripley. Not paying attention to the reputation. Simply taking it to Ripley.
That's a good example of what you were describing, Wayne.
Both are winning.
Uh-oh. Oh, Rhea. He was waiting on it, just sitting on it.
A nice reversal once again from JC Jane.
Good counter, then into the corner. Oh, massive right hand from Ripley sent her down to the floor.
Completely dropping JC Jane down. Jane Horn, sidestep by Jane. This is really impressive.
But how about this electric chair from Rhea into the edge of the apron?
Face first.
He had her up like she was about to do the electric chair.
Jane, fatal influence, look on, helpless. Like before the referee, you know full well they'd love to be tearing Rhea Ripley apart if they could. Oh.
Gotta really ask yourself, what do you want to get involved with?
Oh.
JC Jane running right along the apron, and Rhea's down on the floor.
Yes. Why you keep taking it off? Move. What's up? Let me see.
Back here in Fort Worth, a massive crowd for the SmackDown after WrestleMania. One of the big surprises tonight, the arrival of Jason Jane and fatal influence, stepping right to Rhea Ripley after they disrupted things earlier tonight in our tag team action.
Go turn the iPad down.
Brie Bella, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss. And now Nick Aldis ordering this challenge to Jason Jane against Rhea Ripley.
A little rodeo down here in Texas. They usually like that. Not tonight, however.
No, they haven't liked anything from this.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from JC Jane, who shows she has the polish to go right the way to the top here on SmackDown. What a name to make for herself by putting away the newly minted WWE Women's Champ, Rhea Bloody Ripley.
And the cannon right into the corner, flush on the face of Rhea Ripley as she hooks the leg, looking for the victory.
You're a boxing guy, right, Joe? Tell me, if this was a boxing match, how would you score this round?
Well, listen, there's no
10-8! 10-8 to JC
Maybe
Jane.
10-7 if this was an individual round. Complete control of things.
Let's go. I guess let's go JC. But I don't think JC gonna win this, not one bit. On this commercial. Got a minute and 20.
We are seeing more of Rhea Bloody Ripley.
A series of right hands.
Just slugging away on JC Jane. Finally, a burst of life from the champ, but too short-lived. JC Jane just riding that one out and replying, oh, right on the nose.
Hook in the leg here. Kick out at Rhea.
And I'll tell you right now, there is an element of Rhea Ripley probably struggling after such a massive match just a few short nights ago at WrestleMania. Clearly hasn't fully recovered, but you can't blame JC Jane for taking advantage of that. Just driving down those elbows. The old smile on the face of the newcomer, Jesse Jane, who's finding it just a little too easy so far. Bothering the crowd with every moment of that smile, too. You don't have to like her to know she is damn good.
The Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame. Okay, what professional sports team is that? The Cincinnati Reds. I know the Cincinnati Bengals. I know the Cleveland Browns. But yeah, baseball. Okay, the Cincinnati Reds. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, so her husband is a former baseball player.
Alexa Bliss and our general manager Nick Aldis said, "What's a suitable punishment? How about JC? You have to face Rhea Ripley." Well, JC has answered that challenge, maybe up until now, and she's dealing with the power of Rhea Ripley.
Okay, so other WWE releases is Kairi Sane got released. Damn, before Asuka and Kairi Sane could have the match, Kairi Sane get released. And a damn good one. Okay, that's what's up. That's why she said she don't need the WWE. Aleister Black, Zelina, Uncle Howdy, Nikki Cross, Santos Escobar, Motor City Machine Guns, Dexter Lumis, Apollo Crews. Rowan did get it, so the whole Wide Six was released. Joe Gacy, Andre Chase got released. Oh wow, from down to NXT.
This time, Rhea able to get out of the way.
Zoe Starks, Alba Fire, May Steele. That's the shorty who won season 1 of LFG. She won season 1 of LFG, and a lot of people was like, "Yeah, she wasn't ready." So she got released. Tyson, Tariq. I think I know who those are. Chris Allen, that sounds familiar. Malik Blade, Phil London. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all those are either developmental talent and some of them are NXT talent at the end though. But man, the whole Wide Six, Kairi Sane eliminated. Aleister Black with Zelina, Santos Escobar, Zoe Starks, Alba Fire, all for the main roster. Now, Kairi, okay, hold on. Besides Kairi, Aleister Black been, going around and having these weird conversations with certain people. He really wasn't doing much. I think the last one I can remember was the one he beat Randy.
Turn around by Rhea Ripley. We'll get ahead of ourselves. Oh, hit that target in that 5-hole flush. And now Rhea, right where she had her earlier. The last place you want to be.
Let's be honest, they weren't doing nothing with none of these people on this list. Nothing with Kairi Sane is the only one because her and Oscar. Now Kairi Sane is gone. Now I'm interested in seeing what they're gonna do unless they're gonna rely on Oscar and Io to try to do something. But yeah, everybody else and of course the Wide Six is the most shocking one. Wow.
A win against what has been a big opponent in JC Jane, but JC Jane came here for the spotlight. JC Jane wants that win in a big way.
The two-time NXT Women's Champion.
Protected a prison
Yeah, but JC Jane able to escape it.
Headbutt for JC Jane.
Riptide position engaged.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, fatal influence into the mix. Of course.
I knew it.
How do you respect that?
Well, the writing may have been on the wall for JC Jane, but the writing is now getting etched all over the body of the champ.
It's been now or 2020. You guys have had my back. biggest thing is like I was so shocked. But yeah, I also would have appreciated if Sean Ross Sapp or whoever the fuck announced it could have at least given me the decency to like let me do it myself first. But fuck you, dude. Secondly, again, I really appreciate everybody. Whether it's been
The results are evidence.
That's messed up. Zelina found out she was released while she was on a live stream.
But you watch more, and he boldly stated it.
But yeah, I also appreciate it.
Gonna talk about this title. I was gonna talk about business moving forward. I was gonna talk about the future. But then I ran into my cousins, and it just makes sense that we discuss some family business first.
Come on, this isn't business. This isn't business. This is bullshit. Man, let's be honest with you, bro. Half of them ladies, man, half of them people that got released up there, bro, they wasn't doing shit with them. You know, Kyrie, like I said, the Wyatt Six. The Wyatt Six is probably the biggest one. And yeah, Kyrie was Oscar's, you know, side kick in a way. You know, like, other than that, bro, I don't remember last time I seen Andre Chase on AEW NXT. Andre Chase character, in my opinion, haven't been really relevant since the whole Andre Chase little storyline, you know, folded and Thea Hale split. The other dude split. I think he got released. You know, and that just went down. Everybody's at the bottom of the list is developmental talent or NXT talent that, you know, you barely see. Apollo Crews wasn't doing a damn thing. Let's be honest with you. He was irritating me when he was in the backstage segment with Matt Cardona and they just sitting there chilling like, bro, if you don't get your ass up out of there and go work or do something, Apollo Crews wasn't doing a damn thing. I was hoping the best for Aleister Black. I feel real bad for what's going on, Kofi Weeks. I feel real bad for Zelina, kind of like, you know, finding out about her whole release on a live stream. So that's kind of crazy. That's going viral all over social media. But I mean, that's really it. That's really it, and I ain't mad at it.
And now Monday night.
Yo, I'm done with me. You can't fire. Two.
The MFTs will get involved one way or another. Me and Luce will be watching, man. We got your back out there.
So I'm done with you. You can't fire me 3 times. Hey, that's, you know, 2 times. Oh, that's it. But yeah, man, like so I said that like about Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, man, I think he was one guy who did get fired 3 times. I ain't about to keep coming back, bro. You gonna keep firing me and shit. Aleister Black and his wife gimmick was basically carrying crosses. Yeah, I heard a lot of people say that though. A lot of them will sign with TNA for the low. Hell nah, Jay most definitely doesn't need WWE at all. I mean, that's great. I mean, you know, I heard. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know, I mean, like, that's great that she don't need WWE. You know, that's really great. I mean, kudos to her. I mean, you know, but I look at it as a wrestling fan, you know, we all are fans of this because we are one way or another passionate about it, grew up watching it, fell in love with it some way, shape, or form, you know. And to Jade, in a way, it doesn't seem like that, you know, and everybody didn't, you know, hit the indies. Everybody didn't, you know, grow up loving the business, you know. Kind of like Kevin Nash had me going. He had me tripping out when Kevin Nash, when they was doing the interview on the Hulk Hogan Netflix joint. Kevin Nash was like, man, I ain't like all these jabronis, man. Like, oh, I grew up, man, wishing I'd be a wrestler. Fuck no. This shit fake as hell. I'm just here because I met Hulk Hogan. That's why I'm in the business. I said, but damn, Kevin, But yeah, like I mean, I appreciate the ones more, the superstars, the wrestlers, the talent more in a way, um, because of their passion for it and they love for it, you know, and not saying, oh, I don't need this. I mean that's great. I mean, you're on TV every fucking week. I'm pretty sure you probably don't, you know. But yeah, Kofi Winston, Aleister Black versus Karrion Kross on Indies is gonna go crazy. Yeah, that's gonna definitely go crazy, man. That's gonna definitely go crazy. It's black. What? I guess we call it one of these Black Fridays. Well, not necessarily though. Like I said, Aleister Black, Kyrie Sane, and the Wyatt Six. I think were the most notable ones that was on that list that were really been featured on WWE TV in the last couple of weeks or so. The Wyatt Six, did they win that match? I don't think they did. I don't think the Wyatt Six, did they? I'm not too sure. Did they win that tag team match last week on Friday? It was a street fight, I believe. But yeah, I feel like they just messed up with the whole Wyatt Six, man. They had wonderful debuts. They could have just kept them doing interviews for a good while. We hear Bo Dallas, like how they were doing Bo Dallas and Uncle Howdy. And then they went off and did Eric Rowan. And you know how he talked about how he lost two brothers and Bray and Luke Harper, Brody Lee. And they sort of did Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis. I feel like they could have did more of it and let it breathe, as well as Nikki Cross. I think every last member had a really great reason and why they were in the group. It's just WWE, man. I feel like they fed them some bullshit. They fed them some bullshit where they can really been a dominating tag team and really been taken serious. But hey, rolling back to AEW, that could be. That could be. I wouldn't mind seeing Aleister Black and Zelina in TNA though.
They just come up here on SmackDown and just. Do we have a problem? Seriously?
Yeah, we have a problem. Fatal influence. I don't get it. Why don't we all just go take care of them?
Actually, Lexi, I'm gonna get my hands on JC Jane next week. Unlike some people.
It's not you. She's just like that.
Yeah, tier one veterans so affected by new members on the roster here with Fatal Influence. Hey, much more to digest coming off of WrestleMania as we witness the arguably
Send the link. You'll hop on for a little.
Career we've ever seen. A look back at the incomparable.
Let's see.
I'm not here to write fairy tale stories, and I'm not here to feel good about anything. I'm here to cause utter freaking chaos. I'm the meanest and baddest son of a bitch that ever walked the face of the planet.
Shit, should I hit your what? Instagram, Facebook? Which one should I send it to? If you still in the chat.
Would be the next big thing. The very first moment I ever laid eyes on Profit Flesh.
The youngest WWE champion in history.
He's terrifying. He's a movie character.
The ring just exploded.
The biggest freak we've ever had in this business. There was
Let me go check on him real fast because he too quiet. Little 3-0s get quiet, man. You know they in the shit.
Anything that you thought was happening all goes out the window. The dynamic of the
Ain't about to get nothing.
The guy comes over from the WWE and actually becomes the heavyweight champion of the world. It's impossible to do.
IG.
Maya's got about that big. I said, the streak is done. In the ring, in an octagon, I don't think there's anyone on this planet that can take him.
The most decorated combat sports athlete of all time.
Yeah.
He's undeniably rated.
Once you see Brock Lesnar, you know exactly who he is. Brock was just a specimen.
TNA really need to look into these releases, these resign at the TNA roster. Now needs a little boost. Yeah, they definitely need a little boost though. You know, Joe Hendry definitely left. Mike Santana, the TNA World Champion. You know, which is cool, but I think they definitely need a little boost into probably, you know, a star there, you know. But yeah, like I said, IG personal page. I think I sent it. I hope I did. They say you seen it. If that is the one. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I'm not too sure if we got it or not.
Solo Sikoa offered Jacob Fatu a solution.
Well, you said he did.
Back into the pool. That's not
And up Stones.
the following contest is scheduled for one more. Introducing first.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Not 7:30.
Yo.
Not 7:30. You already know the slogan, man. It's not 7:30, it's 11:30.
Yo, what's going on, my guy?
You already know, man. I'm happy to be here, man. I appreciate you for having me, man.
Anytime. Anytime, man.
Man.
Yeah, anytime, man. You know how the vibes be.
Already, oh, he right here. He right here too. That's just crazy. He said, you know how the vibes be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We just chilling, man. You know, watching SmackDown. I got home from work. My little brother Bob had it on. So, I only tune into certain podcasts during the week. You definitely won. Circle of Debate, probably. That's really it right now, man. You know, I don't really tune into too many guys anymore.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that. I appreciate that though. Y'all still doing y'all thing though, right, man? You know?
Yeah. We still do our thing, man. We just mostly I had the podcast with my man Dre.
Yeah.
The movie podcast, and I had to spare that joint. So we was doing those. We take a break from those, so we started back up on Dirty Hills now.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
I was doing a lot, man. I was, you know what I'm saying, doing a movie podcast, and I had to spare that full time, so I had to kind of slow down on the Dirty Hills.
Okay, that's understandable.
Summertime now, we outside. Summertime, man.
Yeah, that's understandable, man. Like I've been seeing some clips, man. I know it wasn't too much of the wrestling jokes, but just real cool conversations though. So, like I said, I appreciate the support. Obviously, the news, man. I definitely want to hear what you think, man. Who you think sort of going to land wherever they go in these releases?
I think the biggest winners from this whole thing, but they still losers. I think it's Aleister Black and Zelina Vega.
Okay.
Like they're the biggest winners because they worth the most money out of everybody probably that got released, if you ask me.
Yeah.
But being that you got fired twice, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with Aleister Black. You got fired twice.
Yeah.
Like I put a bad taste in your mouth. You left AEW. You asked for your release. They don't want you back now. Tony
Yeah.
Khan, you got really.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Aleister Black and Zelina, yeah, like how you said, got the most to benefit from leaving WWE. I don't know how many times, you can come back after getting fired,
That's what I'm
twice, three
saying.
many times too.
Who else got fired? They fired
I just was looking at it. Kyrie Sane, of course, the whole wide
but
six.
Kyrie Sane is another one who got fired twice.
Oh, she got fired twice.
Eric Rowan,
Eric Rowan,
another
the
person
whole.
who got fired twice.
Yeah, I believe Bo Dallas did too as
You know what I'm
well.
saying? I'm actually gonna be honest with you. Dexter Loomis is probably gonna come out of this the best out of everybody.
Okay. Why you feel?
Dexter
Why you?
Loomis will come the best out of everybody because the fact that we haven't seen that character, Dexter Loomis, in honestly like 4 or 5 years, and that character was fire.
When he
And
didn't say that, you talking about when he didn't say nothing when he was in the next.
When he
Okay.
was damn near a serial killer.
Yeah.
He's like a motherfucking serial killer type nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He was really Dexter. When you
Yeah.
get that character back on the indie, I'm telling you, that's what people really want to see. We want to
Okay.
see Dexter Loomis.
Okay.
As far as Bo Dallas go, Bo Dallas, he's probably gonna go have the toughest. He's probably gonna have to go to TNA.
I mean, to be honest with you, I can see Bo Dallas just really sitting this out. I think for real. I think this whole wide. Yeah, I think this whole wide six was just something that obviously Bray had in mind and wanted to do, and Bo Dallas and WWE. Obviously, WWE gave the green flag to Bo and the whole entire wide six to go ahead and do it. But I think it just flopped. Not even too long after that. I think they had an amazing debut, but everything just went south after that.
I think the problem is writing. Because you got 6 people. Why they not in six different categories instead of one category? You got 2 that's in the tag team. Now you should have had Lou Shorty in the female division, right? Tearing that shit the fuck up, whether she winning or losing, right? She just fucking it up. It don't matter whether she winning or losing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you could have had Bo Dallas. You could have had Rowan and the goddamn United States on the Intercontinental shit. Whereas Bo Dallas should have been always in the running for the heavyweight championship or the world championship. You know what I'm saying? He should have always been in the running for it.
No, that's true.
They didn't even try to get that man to. They ain't do nothing with Bo. Let's just be honest, bro. They kept him as a theater act, bro.
They did. They really did. I think it was just more so of, like I said, I feel like it got a lot to do with just, all right, Bray passed away unexpectedly. Okay, we still got his brother Bo. He looks just like Bray. This whole wide six, like I said, was something that they wanted to do, and who could be the best person to do it? Maybe not the best person, but they threw Bo Dallas out there with the whole, wide six, and yeah, I definitely agree with the Nikki Cross joint, man. But they didn't give her any chance. We haven't even seen her in a one-on-one match in the whole entire thing since she been in the group, though.
Yeah, but you gotta think, she hasn't been in one-on match. I don't think she was in no matches. But that also shows you that they didn't want them from the gate, bro. They ain't want them from the gate, bro. You ain't seen Rowan. Them niggas got paid to do nothing. And WWE realized they was just paying niggas to do nothing.
Especially Apollo Crews.
But my problem is you fire those niggas to keep Matt Cardona, a nigga you fired years ago in his prime, and you waited till he got old and he started being a man. See, they only in it for the money. Who can make money for them? Who's a prophet? Who's not a prophet? These niggas not selling shirts no more. We done.
Yeah, that's true. Because merchandise is definitely.
Look, we don't need the white six no more. We got their housing.
We got Danhausen though. You are cursed. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's definitely more of a like you said, who's selling, merch, who's selling all this other stuff. But Kyrie saying, I thought we was gonna get something with Kyrie and Oscar because they was teasing that for a little while. Never got anything out of
First off,
that.
that's the storyline we needed.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Cause
was the
she,
story. First
yeah,
off, because she was bullying her.
yes,
All we needed was Kyrie Irving to fight back one time and win over Oscar. She would have had the crowd because all you heard was Kyrie, and that was fire to me. That whole
yeah,
little storyline. Even when Kyrie was like,
yeah,
"Sorry, I'm sorry," you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
They fucked that
yeah,
package up, bro. They don't. That's because they only looking for who the hitter. They're not looking for like how can we make this person better. Like as far as I'm concerned, like AEW, if they see the crowd cheering for somebody, they be like, all right, let's put them on tomorrow. Let's see what happens.
yeah. They will do that. They will do that.
And they'll be like, oh shit, got a little buzz. All right, let's rock with them. Look at Speedball. Look at Speedball.
I like Speedball. I like him. How you feel about Darby winning the AEW championship?
Who?
Darby Allin. Darby Allin.
Well deserved.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I felt like I'm sorry, I know you're watching WWE, but I felt like when it comes to Darby Allin winning that championship, it was only two people who deserved that championship as of that moment.
Okay.
It was only Orange Cassidy, because you got Orange Cassidy or Darby Allin. And it's because of if you was watching, you know that they was fighting Death Riders when Moxley had the championship the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Orange would have had the championship, but he got hurt.
Yeah. I thought look here. I felt like Darby gave it away for a minute. I was tuning in. I was like, man, he's a little bit too emotional, man. And then normally when MJF always defend the title on the pay-per-views, that Wednesday he's kind of not on the shows, and once that happened, I was like, okay, yeah, Darby is a well deserved. I didn't even think of Orange Cassidy though, but
I look at it like they day ones though.
They are the original ones.
And the thing is, like, he went through mad battles. Like if you talk at Darby Allin shouldn't have to fight nobody for a year. He should be on some Roman Reigns type shit that he got the title. Because he fought that much, bro, already to get that championship. Like Darby Allin probably fought. He fought way more championship. Like he fought more matches probably last year than Roman Reigns did, bro. Like, probably. He did.
Yeah.
That's what I find bullshit.
Okay.
Listen, Darby Allin deserves every bit. He's a better champ, bro. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. I like it. I'll be going to AEW. What they gonna be at Fairfax, Virginia next Wednesday, not too far from here in DC. So that should be a fun episode.
The dope thing is AEW tickets ain't running you no
Yeah, and that's another thing I was about to say. Yeah.
I went to AEW. I got to see AEW back in the day. It's when Daniel Bryan was there.
Okay.
I got to see that Daniel Bryan versus Hangman match.
Oh, man.
That long ass 20-minute match. You know what I'm saying? I got to see that. I got to see Adam Cole, bunch of them. But it didn't run me out of my pockets, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like WWE right now for the nosebleeds, they asking for fucking 200, 300 for nosebleeds. Like honestly, I'm not paying 200-300. Like yo, it's a nostalgia and it's the fact that you gotta be there and you want to be there, and I understand that. But with me, it's like I'm not paying $200-300 to sit in nosebleeds and then pay $50 for a shirt, $70 for this. Food is this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You running yourself. Like when I went to AEW, all the shirts was $30. You know what I'm saying? no cheaper than $30. Like I don't know how WWE. I went to one WWE event Monday Night Raw, and this shit was a little pricey. I went in the garden.
I would expect it to be real expensive there. John Cena last match took place here in DC. Try to get, wait till the day of. Maybe, they had some more tickets. Man, the only tickets they had was $2,000 tickets, and I think they were in the nosebleed. So I was like, man, I've been coming for a long time, and I ain't never paid that.
Why would I pay $2,000 to see John Cena? Yo, I paid $2,000. I better be able to smell this nigga
and see him.
No, word the mother. And see him. And no, I can't. You can't see me. Nah, nigga, I paid $2,000, motherfucker.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Real fast, man. Before I, let you go, man. Who stood out, or what stood out? What was the best moment for you for WrestleMania?
WrestleMania was night one was trash.
Yeah. Night
one. I'm trying to think. Night one. What was the best match we watched on night one, bro? Yeah, night one we can't remember, bro. Like night one, I just think was awful.
Yeah. The only match I can think of was Seth and Gunther. That's about it. That's why I feel like they had the most decent match on night one.
Yeah. Because Braun Breaker returned and that was cool. Night two, I don't like Roman Reigns, bro. I don't like the Usos. I do not like them at all. So they won. Of course they won. I don't like Cody Rhodes. Of course he won. All the people that I didn't want to go. Bro. Wow.
Everybody that you wanted to win didn't win.
Yeah,
I was hoping Randy Orton won. Yeah, I was hoping Randy Orton.
That shit didn't even make no sense. Why the fuck would you RKO your manager? Okay, my man said, Bob said he RKO'd him because he pinned slow.
Yeah. That's what I'm assuming too. Because if you're supposed to be his man, I'm assuming it's supposed to be in a fast count, right? But he was up there counting slow shit though. Like 1, 2. I'm like, come on, bro. Then he RKO'd him. Then I'm like, okay, what the fuck was the purpose of all of this in the beginning with? Yeah, they could have just let McAfee out of it and just had Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes tell the story that they were supposed to tell. And I was hoping Randy Orton win, but not Cody.
Yo, that didn't make no sense, bro. No sense. Oh. And this storyline don't make no sense. This Solo Sikoa, this whole Fatu storyline.
Yeah.
You know why it's bullshit? I
look at it as it's reminding me of the whole when Jey Uso was first getting into the bloodline. Because Jacob came out there.
One question. And I'm gonna show you why this shit don't make no sense. Who attacked him?
Hey man, you're asking the valid questions that I've been asking myself for a while. They never even came to conclusion or even said that. They just brought it up and just was like, okay, well, I guess we ain't got to figure it out. It's Drew McIntyre.
But it wasn't Drew McIntyre.
You talking about who attacked? You talking about who attacked Jacob, right? When he had his teeth all, knocked out.
Listen, it clearly was one of the Usos. Clearly, it should be one of the Usos.
Okay.
Clearly, it should be Roman Reigns.
That would
because it don't make sense for the NFTs to fucking jump him when they could just do it every week when they wanted to.
Yeah.
It's too many of them to be fucking hiding.
Nah, you right. Yeah, you right. I just looked at it like, when Jacob came out, Jacob was like, all right, I want the championship, I want this, I want that. But back in 2021, when we seen Jake step up and he said he wanted the same thing, Roman was
Yeah.
like, nah, I take care of the family. That's kind of
Look,
like, and he's gonna lose that backlash to where I'm pretty sure they're gonna make him, or he gonna have to fall in line.
you have to fall in line.
Yeah.
All right, so you know how we could have ended this storyline quickly? Or who attacked Jacob Fatu? Sami Zayn attacked him. Yeah, you could have made Sami Zayn attack him. You know why? Because you think you down. Nah, I'm still Uzi, bro.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Okay.
lot of ways bro, it's a lot of ways they could have went with it, but I don't think they be using a third eye, bro.
Now, well, I think we could tell that, especially if you seen Unreal, because it just seemed like a bunch of them in the writings room was just guessing on shit, basically, seeing them shit
Yeah,
just
like
stick.
nah, this shit crap. Y'all niggas is garbage, bro. I come up with storylines, nigga, in my nigga using the bathroom, nigga. I'd be like, yo, it'd be
Yeah.
dope if they did this, that, and the other. Y'all don't
Yeah.
think they don't think this? Like, this is my thing. Y'all don't sit there and write this shit down, like this the little shit y'all come up with, like, oh, this would be dope if we did this. Oh, do the table. Now he takes all the bumps, Tonga Loa. If you notice, he don't wrestle at all.
Nah, the only ones that
Which
getting
makes me
the only ones that seem like he wrestling is Tama Tonga and what Jeff Cobbs. But I don't even
I
know what
just
they
feel
doing
like
with Jeff Cobbs neither.
I just feel like what you call it should not be here. He should not. I hate this whole WWE is a whole fucking bloodline storyline, bro. Yo, they want to. Yo, I hate the bloodline. I hate them, bro. I'm sorry, everybody, bloodline fans. Fuck the bloodline, bro. Fuck the bloodline. Fuck them in real life too. I don't care about them. I really don't like the niggas, bro.
Why you don't like him?
Because they want to be black so bad, bro.
That's another
Niggas want to be.
conversation right
They want
there.
to be. They
That's
want to be.
another
Yo,
conversation.
bro,
WWE, instead of pushing their own black talent, they'll push some
not
other guys and put them out there and portray them as the black talent, though.
Well, hold on. Check this. We saw motherfucking what's his name? What's the black kid that came out tonight? I was Hobbs.
Will Hobbs
come out with Solo, right?
Yeah.
Check this. You know, he like, yeah, that's all right. You know, that's a hood word. All right. You know, all right. You know, that's all right. But we done broke that bitch down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We done broke it down. You can say all right to so many things. All right. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't know how to use it, right? Now, boom, you like, all right, all right. And then Solo come up. All right. Now, they about to take. First off, the Usos and Solo in them is way more black than Jeff Cobb's, and they've been showing his story. They've been showing Jeff Cobb's story, how he from the hood, how he from here, you know, his little brother died, but why the Usos more black than him, bro? They more like they embody, like I be looking at them like, yo, why they wearing Uptowns, my nigga. They rocking hoodies, sweaters, had the battle rappers. I just like, I'm not a fan of perpetrating something you're not, because they want to be black, but then they still scream, you know, I'm Samoan, I'm a Samoan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not rocking with it. Nah, I'm just not a fan of them, bro. I never will be.
Nah, I understand that though.
Look, the crazy thing is, man, them niggas was wearing face paint and doing
the whole Samoan dance and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, son. Nah, son. Now y'all wearing cornrows. Fuck out of here, son.
Yeah. That ain't the first time I heard that.
I don't care that your wife is black, bro. I don't. I don't
Yeah.
care. Y'all niggas is from fucking Florida. Nigga, Samoa Joe and Jeff Cobbs.
It's more black.
No, it's more Samoan.
Oh, Samoan. Okay. Yeah.
If you really want to talk about it, Jeff Cobbs is way more Samoan. Nigga, Samoa Joe's fucking Samoa. Nigga name is Samoa Joe. If you want to talk about tribal chief, y'all want to talk about tribal chiefs. Nigga, y'all lucky Samoa Joe ain't there. Nigga, we talk about the whole fucking island. Samoa Joe. Nigga, stop playing with me, bro.
Yeah. Nah, man. Like, that wasn't the first time I definitely heard that, though. Yeah, I haven't thought about it probably that far, though, but definitely about how, you know, you got guys like, you know, Mello and all these other guys, Black Talent, to where, you know.
Look at this. Their names.
Street Profits.
Wait. Hold on. Think about this. Their names are the Street Profits. Now think of that. Now close your eyes, right? And think of what you think the Street Profits would look like without the guys you know. Like your imagination. They would look like the fucking Usos or some shit. They would wear hoodies. Nigga, we the Street Profits. Nigga, we rapping. Nigga, we telling some real shit, nigga.
To be honest with you, the first thing came to my mind was as close as we can get to Crime Time. That's
Crime Time.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Street Profits supposed to be as close to Crime Time as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the closest I can think of, though.
Listen, bro, they scared of the inevitable. You know what I'm saying? You see Bobby Lashley and them had to go be some gentlemen.
Yeah. They over in AEW right now.
They ain't nothing heard about them anyway. You know what I'm saying? Look at Tyreek. What's the young boy that be flying everywhere? Bouncy kid.
Javon? Talking about Javon Evans?
Javon Evans from the hood. But look what they got him. Got him for the kids. I mean, I understand it. That's great. Great. Yeah. But yo, where's like
basically they need to pull it back more and have the real characters basically instead of these phony characters that they trying to portray on TV.
That's why they pulled in Lil Yachty.
I think Lil Yachty and Trick. Lil Yachty and Trick, man, they work so well together for some reason.
They do. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Great together. I don't know what it is. I love it. First off, I love Trick Williams.
Yeah. Definitely.
The growth. Yeah. Hold up. We've seen the growth. Remember, he was just the backstage dude. Right? Yeah. Then we seen him be a mellow man. Maybe he was mellow man. Yeah. He was the goofy nigga taking all the hits and shit from Mello. And then he got his on, B. Like one thing I'm gonna say is Trick Williams fucks with him.
Yeah.
Fucks with him. He's gonna be a champ. He
Most
will
definitely.
be a champ.
I agree. I definitely agree. I think he's gonna be it.
I have a question. They're doing all these call-ups, right? Where do you see Ricky Saints?
And I just saw him too today. I don't see Ricky Saints high up on that list like a Oba, like a Javon Evans, like a Ethan Page. Who else got called up? But like those guys, like I see really high things for Ethan Page. Obviously Oba beating Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Trick Williams getting his win. Ricky Saints though, I mean, I don't know. I think he'll have his moment or two, but
I think Ricky Saints is going to be. I think he'll be a great Intercontinental champion.
I can see that. United States Intercontinental. I don't see him really being a world champion though.
I do. We got to understand. Ricky Saints had the NWA champion at one time.
Yeah, you know but in WWE, because I just want to see if they. To me, I feel like they put the belt on him in a way a little bit too fast at NXT. It could have been the right time, but seeing what he doing following that, especially when they get to the main roster, and you got guys who just got recently called up from NXT, like I was mentioned, Javon, which I'm pretty sure he's going to go after the Intercontinental Championship in a little while. And if you definitely put Ricky Saints anywhere near the main card or the heavyweight title, he definitely going to have to go through Oba, which he ain't getting through. He ain't getting through Roman. He ain't getting through a couple of the guys just yet, which I don't really see him, winning the WWE title.
Also understand Roman is not going to have that title for that long.
No, I think he's going to have it until SummerSlam. Which, possibly lose it to Oba.
He's not. I feel Roman is just there to, which is bullshit, because I like CM Punk with the title. And I felt like that was CM Punk's time to win. You know what I'm saying? I like CM Punk, bro. I wasn't a CM Punk fan. He made me a CM Punk fan. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like he will have the title until SummerSlam for Eva. Hopefully Oba's healthy. You know what I'm saying? You got all the bullshit. So they're going to keep him healthy. But between Oba and, you got a couple other people, man. Like, I would love to see Rey Mysterio get it one more time.
Rey Mysterio. I mean, that would be nice. I wouldn't mind seeing it, though, only if Dominic Mysterio could beat him for it.
I don't care. Dom is championship worthy right now. Let's think about this. Let's talk about it.
I think so.
Dom is championship worthy, man. He's already held 2 titles already. I think 3 maybe.
I think he's 2-time Intercontinental Champion, and of course he won the NXT North American Championship. Yeah, I don't think he won the tag team titles though.
He won a AAA.
Also the AAA, the AAA jump. Yeah.
So he gold up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a couple people, but it just depends on how they maneuver this. Because look at Darby Allin. You know what I'm saying? Darby Allin and Ricky Saints are the same size. Same thing with who else they got over there? Ethan Page. And it's a lot of little guys they got, right? But you can make those little guys champions.
Yeah.
People love. I know everybody likes the big guy. Don't get me wrong. But the big guy he's like always can't be face forever.
Yeah. Which I don't think that's going to. Yeah. I don't think that's definitely going to happen though. Once the crowd probably started to turn on him though, or if they just go in and just,
the crowd will never turn to Oba.
Yeah. He's over.
Love Oba. Shout out to him. But I think even if he was to turn heel, we'd be like, Oba. You know what I'm saying? That's how much I think people like him.
Yeah. And I think that's almost similar to what I said with Randy Orton. Like when Randy Orton turned heel, I think it would have been better if Cody Rhodes was the guy who turned heel rather than Randy Orton. Although we saw Randy Orton as this incredible heel, 09 Randy Orton is always talked about. But at this point in his career, with Randy Orton, how he's so over and he's so beloved because for I think he's like the only one from the early 2000s that's like still here in the WWE. That's wrestling that we only have. John is gone. Everybody else is the Miz. Yeah, the Miz. Yeah, you still got the Miz. Can't you forget about the Miz?
Say R-Truth, maybe back and forth.
Yeah.
R-Truth. But that's really it. Yeah, if you really think about it.
Yeah. And I think that's another thing I feel like kind of, and it could play a factor into what day and age, wrestling we live into where a lot of people cheer the bad guys. Like you say, you like the bad guys. A lot of people might cheer for the bad guys versus the good guys, People just resonate with the heels more than the baby faces.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the storyline on how you like the person, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think, like, when I watch AEW, I could relate to some of the promos. I could relate to niggas. Like, even if I don't know the wrestler, the way they be cutting their promo, like Darby Allin, I don't know him personally, but When that motherfucker cut a promo talking about how he stamped the flag on top of Mount motherfucking Everest AEW flag. I was like, hell yeah, nigga, that was fire, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's little things like that you can relate to. And I was like, plus, I've been watching Darby Allin forever like that. I was like, damn, I can't wait till you get the belt. I can't wait till you get the belt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I felt like the whole crowd should have just ran over the barricades and just that's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? It should have been one of those, like, well, fuck it. We out here, bro. We over the barricades. It's Darby Allin, nigga.
Yeah. I feel you. No, I definitely feel you though. I hope he have a decent run though, and I think even with just AEW in general, man. Like I feel like they are having this point that they are going through right now. I think what they're doing, and obviously what WWE is doing as well, I think it's getting a lot of interest. If you already wasn't watching or haven't, it's getting people starting to get back into AEW, especially with everything. You got Jericho coming back, Darby Allin's new champion, Will Ospreay back. You got a couple of stuff that's going down. Kenny Omega, the matchup. Right. Yeah, so and that was another thing too. How AEW was successful in the beginning because how poorly WWE was putting on their product. Everybody was like, hold up, wait a minute, shit, we got this new on the block, man. What is it about? Oh shit!
AEW they put on great wrestling matches. Like you see wrestling, you get to like it's none of this like. All right, so I like AEW because it's the closest thing I can see to an independent match on television. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go to these independent matches, and I'm independent guard, we done been everywhere for independent matches. You know what I'm saying? So like when we go to these independent matches, you can see this shit live. Like when you watch AEW. It give you that feel, that independent feel. It give you that, oh, these niggas is really about to rock the crib. They about to do some wild shit. Like you can feel it. Whereas WWE, it's like WWE is like predictable usually. Oh, it's about to be a run-in. Watch the run-in. I was watching. I don't know who I was watching it with before, and they never watched it. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna tell you what's about to happen right now. Da 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 da. This, that, and the other. Blah 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 blah. And that's exactly what happened. And I was like, yo, how you know? I was like, this shit is science, bro. It's WWE. You could tell. Look, I was watching WWE early, and I was like, 5-4. I was watching it, and I was like, commercial about to come up. Rob looked at me, he was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, commercial. 5, 4, 3, 2, commercial. He was like, how the fuck you know? I was like, you could just tell. You could just tell. They shit is science.
Yeah, all the close-ups, the zoom-ins and everything. Right when they do a suicide dive or anything outside the ring, boom, yeah, commercial. Yeah, I'm just like that too.
Posing.
Yeah.
Commercial. Here come a commercial. It's science, bro.
Oh shit, yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. But no, man, I'm about to hit in here and check out Lil man because you getting quiet and shit though. Man. Right. This was definitely awesome chatting with you, man. No, man, anytime, man, for real, anytime, man. I got a couple.
Always excited, man.
Say it again.
Just always just hit me up and be like, yo, man, you available? I definitely pull up, man.
Okay, yeah, definitely do that because I was just saying one of my other little bros and stuff like that. I think he was, taking a break right now. So, yeah, man. So I love to see people that who was doing it before me, that's still doing it, or even if they took a break or whatever. Though, so I appreciate the support.
I'm trying to get linked back in with the team, so we here, man. Commission's still here, man.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. I look forward to it, man. Definitely got to get you on, man, and we're gonna talk some more wrestling and shit, man. Appreciate you,
man. I love
anytime.
You, man.
All right, love, man. Anytime. That's my guy. Kofi Weaston. Get out. That's my guy, Kofi Weaston. All right, you guys, man. Yo, what alive. All right, we about to end this joint right here. SmackDown was dope. Shout out to everybody in the chats, man. See Flu. TNA really needs the book. Look into these release. Oh yeah, I seen that comment. If you look closely at the crowds in TNA, they are never packed. Small ass arenas. Yeah, you know. Yeah, TNA. I think that's one thing AEW benefit off of now, going to these smaller shows, smaller venues now, instead of these big, massive venues, and the whole damn thing is topped off. So I think sometimes, for TNA and AEW, it works best to kind of do the smaller shows though. But hey, Ricky Saints is coming to SmackDown. Yeah, I seen that. Jacob Fatu with the win over Solo. Shout out to my guy Kofi Weeks, man, for pulling up, man. We definitely gotta link up and get him on an episode, man. It was really cool. I could see Bo Dallas going to NWA. Hey, yo, man. We'll see. What a night, man. What a night, man. I know the 11:30 podcast show was supposed to have an episode this Wednesday. I was gearing up for my son, going back to school, the doctors, and all that great stuff, man. But we got an episode coming out this Wednesday, coming up, man, for sure. And as well, we'll be back, of course, Monday, watching Monday Night Raw and all that great stuff, man. But you guys, man, appreciate the love. Definitely make sure you like, share, follow, and most importantly, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, you guys. Support the 1130 podcast the long way. Become a member of the 1130 podcast, 1130 plus, 1130 premium, man. What? Member perks, early release episodes, man, all that great stuff, man. So definitely hit the join button and support the 1130 podcast, however you can, man. I appreciate it a long way. You guys are supporting me by tuning in, so this has been great. But until next time, you guys, I'm about to head on out of here and enjoy the rest of my Friday night and my weekend. I hope you guys do the same. Be easy, be smooth, give all the glory to God, man. Won't he do it? Yo, it's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels, man, and I'm out.